Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, I just seen that. I just seen it the other day.
Okay. What's good with you, bro? What's good? Tell me what's going on in Santiago. Yeah,
Living the
miss.
dream, player. Living
Yeah,
the dream.
yeah, miss me up there yet?
The question is, do you miss Santiago? You already know I got my Brugado orange juice. That's what I do.
Got orange juice now. Okay, white Brugal or dark?
Nah, you know it's always white.
All right. Or you got the
Yo,
orange juice.
you you missed this yet? The
Uh,
DR?
no,
Whatever.
no. And you know I don't.
Man, you tripping.
Come on.
It just went out.
Yeah, I know it's the code. You know I don't miss it, bro. Come on.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Hey, you still on the honeymoon stage, dog. You still on that.
I knew you was gonna say that, bro. Come on, come on. Listen, listen.
Don't worry. Give it a couple weeks. Give it a couple days. It's all gonna be bro. I be trying to tell you, it's all the same.
Less bullshit. Less bullshit. So you're asking me right now. We got 10 people in and we're about 2 minutes in. First off, who's with me tonight? Drop a comment. Good evening. Good evening. Chapapa coming to you from Brazil. And Jorge just came and throwing the haymakers. Yeah, yo, I literally just popped my beer open and I can't even take a sip before Jorge came throwing the haymakers. No, do I miss Santiago? What do I miss? I miss my belongings. I
It ain't
miss.
even. Do you miss Santiago? Do you miss DR player? Do you
Do
miss
I
DR?
miss the Dominican Republic? No, because I've
You
been fine. Yo, honest answer, bro. I've been fine. I've been fine. I've been happy. I've been distracted. Been distracted, and being out of DR, it's funny. You called it.
listen to what you just said. You've been distracted. Distractions only last for so long. In a
Okay.
couple days, couple
Sorry.
weeks, you're gonna be like, let me
Wrong word. Wrong word. I've
oh, you used the right word. You
no,
used
no,
the
no,
right
no,
word.
no. So, question. You came on tonight looking to play devil's advocate because I even say nothing.
I'm just trying to keep my DR family here happy.
You
So
try to keep yo
y'all
YouTube. Y'all see this? Y'all see this
don't
YouTube?
need to jump
If I
ship. Don't jump ship.
listen, YouTube, if I end up staying in the Dominican Republic against my own will, yeah, I need to talk to that man Jorge. What's
Ah,
up, EJ Creative in the building tonight? Yo, make sure yo, y'all need to hit up EJ Creative or IG. That man, great photographer, great photographer. He was the one that was out with me in Colombia. If you guys seen the shorts doing the photo shoots up there in the mountains,
oh
that
yeah,
man
that's my
was
man. That's my man.
that's my guy, that's my cousin right there, man. That man was getting to work, getting to work. Make sure you guys go check out the shorts on Chapapa TV. That's my guy right there. Rick James, what it do? Rick James,
Me
Douglas
and him talk the
Anderson.
same. We talk the same language. Me and him talk the same language.
Who? Oh yeah. I was chopping it up. That'll be good. That'll be good to get EJ on a live. Yo, E, if you wanna hop in, to in the middle of this live, let me know. Douglas Anderson said, "What's up, Chopper? You look like a brand new man." Thank you. That's the positivity I'm looking for. Thank you. Not with that you miss DR. I'm trying to keep you here. Da da da. Thank you, Douglas. I appreciate that. I feel like a brand new man. I need a shape up though. I'm telling you, I miss my barber. Only
Hey,
thing I missed about Dominican Republic, I miss my barber.
hey, dog. When I got before I got a like when I first got married, I felt like a brand new man too until them divorce papers got written up.
Yo, nah, I'm about to end this live. I'm about to
you,
end this live. This man is
you
wilding
on
out tonight.
you on
I'm
a
about to
honeymoon stage. Hey, I told you I was already drinking. I told you. You know today my birthday, so I was already drinking.
Yo, yes, we do. Yo, YouTube. I know those y'all watching, whatever, say happy belated, but yo, today is my brother's birthday. Happy
Yeah.
birthday to Jorge. He's probably the second youngest expat after me in the Dominican Republic, but he's older than me. if that makes any sense. But happy birthday to my brother. That's why he's been drinking. That's why he's throwing the haymakers. He's sipping on Brugal and Moet.
Nah. Orange juice. I don't know damn or what.
that's how he feel like doing it tonight. But yo, happy birthday to my guy Jorge. Today's Jorge's birthday.
Appreciate
Cumpleaños feliz. I
appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you.
If I was there, I would have sent the big booty Judies over to the apartment. But I mean, yo, EJ, let me know if you want to chime in a little bit. I'll send you the link. Blue Vega says, damn, is the DR that bad? Blue Vega, it's to each their own. To each their own. Jorge loves it. Me, I'm like, all right. On to greener pastures, if you may. On to greener pastures.
Elaborate, my brother. Elaborate.
What you mean on what you want me to elaborate on exactly?
Greener pastures of what? Greener
pastures are just the pursuit of happiness and actually finding happiness, getting what I want as a man. Yo, it's so I need to start to show up, but correctly. I'm just gonna get into it because it's been 1 week, right? I've been out here.
Yeah, I think from when did you leave Colombia? Yeah, I think you.
Yeah, 1 week. It's been 1 week. I came from Colombia, but before we get into Brazil, you gotta let us know about DR because you there, you boots on the ground. So make sure you guys subscribe to Jorge's channel right here on the bottom. Is his channel's name, My Journey with Mom. Make sure you guys go check it out. We need to get Jorge up to 500 by the time June comes. So we need your help.
That channel is kind of tricky for me now, yo.
Because
a lot of people keep on hitting me up about, yo, how do you find time for dating? Yo, how do you do this? How do you do?
Yo, you got to balance both.
But I feel bad because how you gonna talk about ass and titties when I'm talking about dementia? You know what I'm saying? Like you God,
you gotta put up the viewers discretion advised.
You have to like set up like a vent section, like maybe once every 2 weeks or something. Just
events. Make a playlist. You can make your own playlist, whatever. But yo, today is Jorge's birthday. Show him some love. Subscribe to the channel, please. Let's get the brother up on YouTube. Definitely, but it's gonna be a great conversation tonight. Since Jorge King with the fire, I guess we gotta start with the fire. All right. Yo, this Rick James got me cracking up. He was like, they went on strike since you left. You see that? As soon as I leave, chaos ensues. Donde está Chapapa? Chapapa's not in the country. What is going on?
They do that shit once a year, man.
Come on. They didn't do it last year.
And they don't do that nowhere near us. They do it all in the hood. They don't do that shit near us.
So what's going on tell me a little bit what's been going on in Santiago with the protests. Food prices going up. I heard the carritos didn't work for a day. That's my type of time.
2 days. They didn't work for 2 days. There was no traffic.
That's my type of time.
Yeah. It was lovely in the streets, man. It was lovely. You didn't have to worry about people cutting you off. It was no traffic. Yeah, they trying to get an increase on the little the fares, increase in salaries, just the norm. Shit, they had 3 homicides over there by like Colinas Mall in the hood though, like deep in the hood. Yeah.
All right, so we got Santiago updates with Jorge right now, since obviously I'm not in Santiago.
Yo, just pack your stuff and come on out here, yo. Just pack your stuff. Everybody just pack your stuff and come on out here.
Come on out to Santiago or to Brazil, or to Colombia?
The DR as a whole.
All right, cool. So yeah, we got this on film. We got this on film of him, telling me I missed the DR and telling me that I can't leave. You don't want me to leave. I get it. That's my dog. But if you guys notice from the last few lives, it's been like a little bit of tug of war. I'm trying to get him to leave. He's trying to get me to stay. But I think eventually I will come out on top. Jorge is going to leave the DR.
Oh, yeah?
Jorge is going to leave the DR.
I told you I'm going to come out there to visit. I'm definitely going to come out there to visit. but there's no place like the DR, dog. That's a fact.
Okay. All right, cool, bet. So they went on strike. Douglas Anderson got my point across exactly. It was paradise. Was.
What makes it not paradise nowadays?
Let's ask the viewers what makes DR not paradise nowadays? Well, I want you to share your thought with me.
9 out of 10 people gonna say, I already know what they're gonna say.
All right, cool. You getting some birthday shout outs. It's Jorge's birthday. Make sure you guys show some love to the channel. Definitely. Yo, man, but all jokes aside, I know you're gonna get those questions. And the people seeing the classes you'd have and you'd have scheduled or whatever. You definitely gotta do some lives. Definitely.
Yeah. I just gotta figure it out, make sure it makes sense. And then, like one thing, y'all, people wild on the internet, man, YouTube. People wild. Like one dude was like, "Yo, get ready to buy diapers." I'm like, "What? What is wrong with people, yo?" But hey, that's the world we live in, man. That's the world we live in. You gotta take the good and the bad, man.
Yeah, that's the world we live in. Yo, definitely. Even I myself am looking forward to when Jorge does his live because.
I think all my relationship stuff is going to just be on your channel.
Nah, you can't do that, bro. It's you the sensei, we're the students. Nah. And I say it like that, everybody, because guys and ladies, because this man manages living in the Dominican Republic with a fist of ice. Literally a fist of ice. Man is cold. He's cold, but it makes sense.
No. Hold on. And I'm not going to stand with that. I believe in firm but fair. People are not in touch with reality. That's the problem. A lot of people are not in touch with reality.
Okay,
so people don't like the truth. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's just common sense. Like if you're out here taking care of somebody, making their life easier, doing this, doing that, 9 times out of 10, when you come from a different country and move to any country, not just the DR, any country, most people, not all people, most people are going to look at you as a dollar sign, right? That's just a fact. So if you're helping and easing the load on somebody else, that comes with a price. You should definitely get something in return for that.
And that's the problem. We don't.
No.
Most of the time we don't. That's exactly. That's what I said for you. That's why I said you need to hold court, hold class, whatever it is. Because I guarantee you, we could go through these comments. We could go talk to some of the viewers right now, live, and after that, everybody seems to have the same problem. Like I said, that one time I linked up with Russ and Puerto Plata, met these guys for the first time, and their problems sounded exactly like mine. Flip got on YouTube last week, spoke about some similar stuff. It's just island wide. I always say this: what happens when a zombie apocalypse breaks out on an island? You ain't got nowhere to run. Before you get back, let me get to these comments real quick. Stallion asks, does Jorge get any reimbursement via Medicare for expenses on his mom?
Nope. Out of pocket, Stallion. Straight out of pocket. Medicare and Medicaid, those are 2 U.S. systems that is crazy. That's a whole nother story though, because like I touched on it a little bit on Russ's channel. A couple years back before I retired my mother. She was working at a hotel. Well, I thought I was doing the right thing. So her Social Security is $1,200 a month. Plus she get like some BS $200 as a pension. So she moved in with me when she retired. Well, long story short, obviously she moved in with me. She wasn't paying no bills. So I was just letting her money stack, right? Thinking I'm doing the right thing as a son, letting her money build up. What happens when this happens, the whole dementia, Medicaid, you can't have over $2,000 in your bank account. So remember, y'all really, if you on the verge, us as minorities, we don't talk about death or illness enough. And we don't do estate planning enough. So that was a whole big problem. Because if you're over that 2,000, in order to qualify, you have to liquidate your assets. You know what I'm saying? So that would, and then you can't transfer over assets because it'll flag you. You know what I'm saying? So either way, you screwed. So long story short, we got to liquidate her account. So that's why a lot of people think that we just be out here. I'm just out here trying to show them. This is what we do. This is what I do on the I mean, you know my schedule, Chopper. We go out on the week. I got a schedule. We go out on the weekends to eat every weekend. Twice a month, we go pick a different location. So that's what we do. That's what I put up.
Yeah, I heard him. So definitely follow, subscribe to Jorge's channel, and he could get into more in depth of what it's like with Medicare, living in the Dominican Republic with Social Security on retirement, medical expenses, all of that. For those of you who may be looking to follow in his footsteps, and he's also gonna hold class. You know, the classes that
Chopper
we
want
all
to talk about the ass and titties. That's what Chopper want to talk about.
We know. No. Let me correct that. Jorge is gonna teach you how to manage the ass and titties.
Yeah. So you were saying that a lot of guys come here and they have the same problem.
Yep.
And what's the common denominator in that?
The women.
No. Most of the guys that have those type of problems, right, be guys that are traveling seeking love.
So just say love does not exist in the Dominican Republic.
I mean, it's hard. Love don't exist in the States for most people.
Right, but people people escape the States to go to the Dominican Republic to find love. Am I wrong?
I said love is a rare commodity. See, at the beginning of all relationships, you need to ask yourself, am I official or am I beneficial? If you're beneficial, you have to scratch love out. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, she loved me. Like, but all she does is benefit from you. Like that doesn't make sense.
All right. So what's the issue where it's guys coming across the same situations where she loves me, but she benefits, loves me, but she benefits, loves me, but she benefits? Did you watch Flip's live? Flip basically said things I've been saying for months, but just got into more gritty detail about it. You should watch when you get the chance. It's very enlightening.
I watched some of it. Go with it. Go with it. I watched some of it.
It's very enlightening. Like just the mindset. It to me it all comes down to the mindset. Like, all right, he's in Puerto Plata, I'm in Santiago. He gets his stuff from who knows where. I get mine, but the common denominator is the things we went through, the mindsets like that. But I don't want to stay on this topic too long because that's not the topic for tonight. Who else is here in the chat? Yo, it's Jorge's birthday. Drop some happy birthdays. Go subscribe to the man's channel and send some super chats while you're at it, y'all. It's been a while. Chapapa's out here in Brazil. Send some cash apps, some Zells. I'm out here in Brazil putting together this content. Did a fire tour today with a lovely tour guide.
Definitely.
Wait till I edit that video. Stallion says too many girls in the DR have need for entitlement, too many tattoos. I'm going to Ghana in August for 3 months. You enjoy that. Blue Vega, did you really give Chapapa, did you really give the DR a chance? Did you go out and make friends at locals, go to gatherings? Nah, Blue Vega, I just stayed in the crib for 3 years. Of course I did. Did all of that. EJ says, this is why I love this man Jorge's way of thinking. That's what I'm saying. You need to do the lives. You need to have class because his way of thinking could save a lot of lives. And I love this comment right here. Jorge's vacation prices are crazy cheap. I was shocked at the prices. Listen, y'all, you guys want to know how to do a nice vacation budget? Don't let these people tell you like, oh, you got to go to this city and spend $500 in 3 days. Nah, listen, this man knows how to vacation in the Dominican Republic. Don't matter if it's Samaná, don't matter if it's in Puerto Plata, Santo Domingo, Boca Chica. He was just in Monte Cristi. Yo, talk to us a little bit about Monte Cristi.
Oh, this is nice. It's about 2 hours away from here. Now, I will say, it's not a lot to do outside of the main tourist area because it's still developing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good place to go if you like, you know, the scenery, mountains, stuff like that. Definitely nice. Pricing is amazing. We went to a nice restaurant. I think it was like $40 for 4 of us. Drinks, food, everything.
Okay, and
We visited this. The main attraction out there is called the Mortal. It's like right off the ocean, so it was pretty nice. Pretty nice.
so Monte Cristi, how are the prices out there? The food. What do you compare the food? What other city do you compare the food to, or do they have their own style? How are
Yeah,
the
no,
beaches?
same thing.
Okay,
It's just like being in Boca Chica, Wandolio, any of those places. Except for I thought it was more cost effective. But I will say, like I said, it's a developing city, right? So there's not like no major Airbnbs or no big hotels, anything like that yet. They are building some stuff though on the main strip, supposedly. But we went out there and we came back the same day because it's only like 2 hours.
okay. So when you say the pricing, give me an so run down like the menu, the receipt. What did it come out to for
It was
pricing?
like $40 for 4 of us. So basically, yeah, we got 3 entrees, 4 sides, so 2 drinks, sodas, and then 4 alcohol and beverages, like $40-something.
Yo, so like I said, I haven't been to Monte
That's what I
Cristi.
was about to, like, yo, where are you gonna go and be able to do that kind of stuff?
Um,
Brazil? Yeah, but if I had an emergency at home right now, right, I can get on the 1 a.m. flight from Santiago and be in Maryland by 6 o'clock in the morning, 5
true.
o'clock in the morning with a layover.
I didn't even know Santiago ran late flights like that.
Yeah, they do. They have one at 1 o'clock that leave out 1:22, something like that.
Every day.
Oh, with me, honestly, man, long as I have food, water, and cheeks, trap me in the closet, I'm okay, dog. I'm okay. I don't see, I don't know, like I said, maybe because I travel for different reasons, and I'm here on different terms, but bro,
You
this
see,
is
but not everybody's on your terms. But I do agree most people should get on Jorge's terms because I basically took his teachings and brought it with me to Brazil. And not to say that Brazil's the Dominican Republic in terms of the aggressiveness you got to watch out for, or the is this that, or I gotta get this back. Yo, it's such a different vibe out here compared to when Jorge says, "Listen, you get what you want. You're catering. It's a business. You do this. You put out. You get back." It's it's been lovely.
yo.
I can't lie. I can't lie. I love Colombia. I love Brazil, but and I know I said that I'm working on trying to decide between the two, but it's a really hard decision. Really hard decision. And as I put these videos up, you guys are gonna. I hope you guys get an idea why. But I know what you're gonna say. Before you say that, I'm gonna keep it positive. When I get back, bro, let's go on a bender. Let's go on a bender
What?
somewhere in a
No.
deep. Oh boy, yeah, I
What
tried.
you have to say is this.
I tried.
If I may say, your last 2 encounters under my system here, how did it play out? Don't lie. You gotta say lovely.
It played out peacefully.
AKA lovely. It played
It,
out
it
lovely.
played out peacefully, But at the same time, yeah.
Don't
Wait. I'm not. You don't even know what I'm gonna say, bro. At the same time, yeah, the system won't work for everybody. So I use Jorge's system. My last 2 encounters in the Dominican Republic played out, got what I needed, but it helps do this a lot. It helps shed some light on different type of situations, different type of people, and I appreciate that. So it's definitely a good system to have. But like I said, Jorge fronting, he don't want to do the live for y'all. Let's spam his channel. Make sure you guys subscribe. Um, definitely, and I'm waiting for his live. You ain't doing this live here. It's gonna be on your channel.
Yeah.
Class, we doing class. We going through the alphabets. Let's see. Stallion asks, has Jorge met any girls that wanted to be serious? It helps to know Dominican Spanish. Let them know.
I'm half Dominican. So yeah, I know Dominican Spanish. Yeah, of course. Of course. But we are Phil Jacksons out here, right? Chapapa, that's the new motto. Phil.
Not me. I'm still working my way up.
You still want to be a lover boy, right?
No. I'm working my way up into the coach. I'm Stan Van Gundy right now. You Phil Jackson.
You still. Oh my God. Nah, you're Phil Jackson, man. You graduated to Phil Jackson. Yo, you have to be able to manage situations.
Coming from the man himself. Thank you.
Yo, Flip talked about it on his live. Here's the thing, yo. You have to. That's why I like on one of our lives, I said the number one thing is to educate yourself, right? And educate yourself on, I see you on the normalities. Educate yourself on the finances. Flip said, and I agree, that in most cases, we're not talking about all. In most cases, they don't get mad that you have 1, 2, or 3. What they get mad is that you're gonna, if you have $600 or if you have $100 to spend, that it's gonna get broken up 3 ways instead of 1 way. You have to be able to manage the situation, in my opinion, And trust me, I've been through it. I've been through the ringer. I've been through, I'm looking for love and I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, and I just want somebody to care about me, the whole Disney movie. I've been through that shit. That shit don't work. It don't work when somebody knows you have the one up. So it doesn't work in the States. For most of us, we don't have those issues in the States because what? We fall in the middle class. But Floyd Mayweather walks into a club or walks to talk to some chick. Guess what? She's seeing dollar signs too, right? So he has to have his guard up and have his common sense cap on too. You know what I'm saying? So when you travel, you got to have that common sense cap. If you don't got that common sense cap, they're going to eat you alive, be it here, be it anywhere that I've been to. I've been to Costa Rica. I've been to Panama. I haven't been to Brazil, but yeah, I've been a lot of places, and the system works the same.
System works the same. So Rick James just said we need that system. That's what I'm trying to do, Rick. I'm trying.
Yes.
Yo, if you want, if it'll help if you just make a playlist called The System.
But here go the thing though. The system sounds disrespectful, but it's not. It's really respectful because we all adults.
I would say like this. People say it sounds disrespectful. No, it's not disrespectful. You're putting on a bulletproof vest in a gun-filled environment.
But it's just like in the States. You're guilty until proven innocent, right? How are you proven innocent? Through time. A lot of people let the chicks in these countries play the long game on them. You supposed to be playing the long game. How the hell you flipping the bill, you doing everything, and you letting the other person hold all the cards to the deck? That is crazy to me.
I don't even think they're capable. I think they mess up so much that they're not even capable of playing the long game.
So guess what? Guess what? What do you do in that case? On to the next one. What you gotta say? There's more of them than there is of me. Not even being arrogant about it, but it's just like, yo, the facts is the facts. In these countries, you can walk down the street and you're gonna see about 4 or 5 exotic women. Or if you're a woman, a guy, like women, I think they got it harder than us dudes out here, to be honest with you.
Several things. You just reminded me of a topic we were talking about last week off the air when it comes to moving on and stuff like this. Remember what we said, that this desesperación?
Yeah.
We I want to get into that because there's definitely something we need to talk to you guys about. But before that, DR update for Chapapa from Brazil. My rent went up, y'all. My rent went up. Crazy shit. Landlord texts me. I'm not even in DR. She's like, hey, rent's going up next month.
Yeah.
So now instead of paying 18,500 pesos, she wants 22,500 pesos.
Did you negotiate? Or she wouldn't budge?
She wouldn't budge. Even if I told like, yo, I'm leaving, she wouldn't budge. What's the crazy part? She justified it by saying that, oh, my sister just rented a third floor for 26,000. That's terrible.
She lying.
Terrible. I believe it. No, I believe it. Because these landlords are getting crazy. There's no regulation as to what's fair for rent in Santiago anymore. Look at where we live. Dudes want 1,300, 1,400, but there's not a backup power for the whole residential. You want 1,300. You want 1,300, 1,400, and there's a manhole missing right before you come in the gate. Ah, man. So my rent went up.
Yeah.
So I used to, and with the peso, peso dollar ratio not good where it's at. I think my rent last time was like $340 or something. So now I'm well over $400 for rent. That's a big womp womp. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah. If it was Torre Real 6, bro, I'd be like, you know what? All right, cool.
Those are like 20, they asked for like 25 and 30,000 pesos for those.
I would have paid 25 for Torre Real 6. That's no problem. But for 4,
man, we still live in a nice community, man. For less than 500, we live in a nice community. It's close to everything. It's safe.
Not as close. Not as close as 6.
Nah, definitely 6 is closer to most stuff.
Yeah,
but we live in a nice community though.
I'm just saying for the
it's gonna go up higher, to be honest with you.
It is.
It's just like anything else. Yo, supply and demand. It's gonna go up higher. It's gonna drop.
Who could pay that? So let's imagine. Let's pretend for a little that all the Americans leave, right? Something happens. All the Americans leave. There's gonna be a lot of empty apartments.
Nah, it's not that many. It's more Dominicans and Haitians that live here. Professional Haitians that live here, yo. Mm-hmm. There's a couple of us Americans.
Yeah, there's some Haitians, but why do you think prices are now being listed in dollars and not pesos?
Because most Americans search online. Most Dominicans don't. They go through agents, they go through word of mouth. So they know, they target and they prey.
So question.
The same reason why the chicks in the store talk about dollars instead of pesos. They target, they prey. Yo, you can't get mad. You know my motto. What's my motto, yo? You can't get mad at what?
If they shoot, they shot.
You can't get mad at somebody for shooting they shot, yo. I'm a business owner. I shoot my shot every day, dog.
So for these same apartments, Dominicans will get different prices?
Yeah, it can be. It can. I'm not gonna say no. It may be. But since the demand is so high, it's not that many empty. It's just like anything else, supply and demand. So since the demand is so high, they think they can get it. But the thing is, what does it boil down to? You can't get mad for them shooting a shot, right? And if it don't work and if it ain't worth it, what do I always tell you? I ain't gonna argue with you. If it's already locked in my mind what I'm gonna pay, I'm not gonna argue with you. And that's with nothing. If I know I'm not gonna pay something, I'm not gonna fucking argue with you. I'm gonna pack my shit and go. Right? The problem is, what's the problem, Chopper? People want it. They want it.
You say supply and demand, bro, but I think there's more supply than demand right now.
Yeah, I mean, not in this area.
Because who's gonna pay for these prices? Apartments that were once 17,000, bro. What year did you move into Torre Real?
2000. I've been 2.5, almost 3 years. So yeah, I know what you're about to say. They started off at like 17.5, 18.
Bro, they started off at 16. Some apartments in our complex you could have rented for less than $300. Kelvin was renting his for $260, $270 in 2020.
Yeah.
Now that same apartment going for 28, 29, whatever, 25.
Bro, but here's the thing, like, it's not a DR thing though. That's just a world thing. That's what happens when communities develop. I bought a house in Maryland for $185. The damn house today is like $470. That's what happens.
What developed in Gurabo?
What do you mean? What developed?
What developed from the time Torre Real was built to now?
No. I'm just saying, as far as the supply and the demand, that is what pushes the prices. If there's a demand for anything, let me put it in most terms, but forget real estate. Let's not talk about real estate, right? Let's talk about what most people like to talk about, that we can talk about on your channel and not my channel, right? Yo, when you walk around, right, and you see that damn stallion that Chopper likes, right? He like them motherfucking stallions.
You can't come on it. You can't come on the internet spreading lies, bro. That's not what we're doing tonight. I'm in a place of peace and happiness.
He likes them damn models, right?
I don't like the models. I like looking at the models.
So the demand is going to be high. The supply isn't going to be there. So those are going to be the assholes, right? In most cases, those are going to be the try to hit you with the gringo prices. Those are going to be the ones because they have a high demand. See, those are going to come with the headaches, right? Now, when the demand's not there, guess what happens? The price goes down. So that's with anything, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna get worse here.
No, this I get what you're saying, but we have to slow it down a little bit because things don't work with common sense over there, especially in Santiago. A lot of
thank you, Miss Felicia.
Yep, it's Jorge's birthday, y'all. Happy birthday to Jorge. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Show some love. Send us some super chats. Whatever. Y'all been dry tonight. I need to see the colors. Please send us some super chats to your boy. But E was good. I understand we're saying supply and demand. We learn it in economy, classes, in school, whatever. But what happens when you have supply and demand with no common sense? What I mean by that, right? How many Airbnbs are in our complex?
A lot.
Why?
I don't know. They probably got it at a good price. They thought follow the leader. A lot of Dominicans have that follow the leader mentality.
Boom.
See what works.
Hold that thought.
You know, so that's a big influence. And then I mean, you got to think about it though. It's not bad to be a follower leader mentality in this ecosystem. Why I say that? I say that because think about it. You can get 400, or you said it was like 3 something, right? A month, right?
When it first started?
Yeah.
Lower than $300.
Okay, well now you said yours is about like 400, right? Something like that, for something. So for that same 400, you're in there 30 days. You could be messing up their apartment. You could be doing whatever you want in that apartment, right? That they have to fix. Not saying that you will do that. I'm just saying you could be, right?
Now,
You can Airbnb it for a couple of days, maybe 8 days, and get that same 400 less wear and tear on their apartment. So yes, it's not
or worse, because now the Airbnb people don't have a responsibility. As to me, I live there. So you say the wear and tear. Raising rent in Dominican Republic creates instability. Why I say that? I'm gonna go back to the Airbnb question.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few agents that I follow on WhatsApp. And I'm always on Mercado Libre looking around. You know, they're selling apartments in our complex for sale that used to be Airbnbs.
Yeah, of course.
Now they're trying to get rid of them.
That follow the leader mentality.
That follow the leader mentality, that raising the rent mentality. You know somebody's in a screwed situation when they're trying to sell you an apartment furnished.
Of course.
And that's my point. There's no common sense behind it. The desesperación.
That's just in business. It's like Warren Buffett says, right? You know who was prepared when the tire goes out, right? Like even, so I mean, that's just any business. People gonna make mistakes, following the leader, doing the wrong thing.
Stallion, I'm waiting for the market to crash before I buy anything in the DR. Waiting for the market to crash in the DR is like being in a canoe with holes on the bottom, and you have a bucket and you're like scooping the water out, but there's still holes in the bottom.
One thing about that, Stallion, just make sure you do your research. Now, if you're gonna buy in a tourist location, yes, but if you're not gonna buy in a tourist location, say like you're gonna buy in Santiago, and it's not in one of those high-rise buildings, which if you're buying in a high-rise building, we're talking about U.S. prices. If you're not gonna do that, do your research, because it's not like in the States where you buy it, hold, and it goes up. Yes, it's true. Let's just say in a perfect world, that does happen. You buy, you hold, and it goes up. The problem is you don't have people with the credit or the money to just jump out there and buy it. And if they do, why would they buy your apartment that's 5, 6, 7 years used when they can buy a new apartment for around the same price with new technology, with new equipment? I'm just telling you. Then not only that, Stallion, you can buy an apartment where there's a guy in the behind you, like in my motherfucking apartment. The guy behind you decides to breed dogs, and all you hear fucking dogs all day. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing you can do. You can't call animal control. They don't got animal control. So
in the DR,
be safe, my man. Just make sure you do your research. Tourist area, yes. House, because it's your land, yes. Apartments, I don't know about that one. I don't know if I recommend that shit.
Jorge, you're giving them wrong information. The market ain't gonna crash, brother. It's not gonna crash.
Even if it does crash or it doesn't crash.
But we know it's not gonna crash. Why? Because of that follow the leader mentality.
Yeah, no.
Right? It's not gonna crash. What else do we know about real estate there? What else do we know about selling in the Dominican Republic? Perfect example. Look at all of these dealerships that got all of these cars for years and years and years, and they won't sell. Why? Because they're trying to get top dollar. They won't budge. They would rather die and pass on the dealership, and in the will say keep the price the same.
They will,
instead of getting rid of product that makes our sense. So you waiting for the market to crash out there. Like I said, you in a canoe with holes in it, and you got the bucket of water and you just scooping the water out. But hold on, let's add this man to the screen right now.
Yeah,
my man, I see you with the hat. I feel you.
Yeah, I gotta come on. I gotta represent, baby.
What's up, player?
My man, Jorge, happy birthday, bro.
Man, I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you.
Bags, nah, man. It was great chopping it up with you while we were over there. I know we chopped it up online before, but it was a different conversation while we was out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I definitely want to come on and make sure that was my first and foremost. I shall shout you out and say happy birthday, feliz cumpleaños.
Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you.
No doubt.
Yo, E, what's good?
Wait, brother, what's going on?
Hey, I need to add you to my WhatsApp because I know you be having that heat too.
Bro, yeah, I mean, bro, listen, Phil sent you over my info. I already follow your channel. I followed your channel the second I seen it, so I'm
I appreciate you. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it, to be honest. Like I don't know. Like,
yo, we just talking about people do both. The people need both. The people love this. Like, all right, because they could apply you taking care of your mom, and it could be like, all right, the way he takes care of his mom, I could take care of somebody else. But there's rules to taking care of somebody else. You have the rules because why? Yeah. Because Jorge says love does not exist, only business. What ties us all together? The almighty dollar. In their case, peso. The almighty peso.
I don't know about that.
You see, and this is once again, I keep saying it. This is why me and Jorge, I think we get along so well. Because as you're saying that, I'm not seeing that Jorge's saying there's no love. I think he's saying
yo, love is love, man. I love everybody, man.
And you can find love anywhere, but it's different everywhere as well. You know what I mean?
The problem is people have. This is the thing. You can't convince somebody to love you your way, right? So everybody has a different definition of love depending on their situation, right? So I might love you, but you put my back against the wall into a messed up situation. My love might change. My definition of love might change, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is, I lay the business side out first, and then I love you later. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just get this part out the way, and then once we get that part out of the way, those are the boundaries, the ground rules. Now we know what to expect from each other, and then let's move forward. I love everybody, yo. Chopper makes it seem like, you know what I'm saying, I'm out here, some Rick James pimping jokers and slapping them around. Nah.
All right. No. So answer. So I gotta let me answer the super chat from Rick James. First super chat tonight. I love seeing the color. Shout out to Rick James. Thank you. Rick James asks, why don't I see you guys buying / renting houses with private pools? Only apartments I see. I'm gonna get into that a little bit because I was renting a house that had a private pool, but this question right here, Jorge, you ain't gonna run for this. Has Jorge met any girls that want to something serious? Talk to them, Jorge. Let the people know what you got going on. Talk to them. What is your situation like?
People gravitate. I mean, this is just normal life in the States, be it Brazil, be it Colombia, be it DR. People gravitate towards positivity. People gravitate towards good situations. That's just so you know that people gonna move in that direction, right? But like I said, you have to be a Phil Jackson and manage the situation. Sometimes people gravitate to those situations due to their situation, right? So if you know that they're gravitating to your situation due to their situation, it's okay. But let's keep it professional. You know what I'm saying? Let's set boundaries. I think in any situation, you have to set boundaries. I set boundaries to my family. I set boundaries to my friends. I set boundaries to everybody. And I think that should be a normality. So yes, you do. I do find everybody, yo, who doesn't want to live in a resort? Who doesn't want to be comfortable? Who doesn't want all that? Everybody.
Sir, let's stay on topic.
That's the topic.
No,
So
no, sir, no. Give me Jorge says exactly how you're doing it and how it's working for you. Your situation. Do you have a lady in your life right now?
I think it's situational, bro. I think each person.
No. Hold on.
No, let him go. Let him go because he's right. Let him go.
Okay, Jorge. Do you have what I mean by lady? Is there anybody help you out? Is there anybody that you have on the regular, like that's your body or just something? What is working for you? Because I know you ain't the P for P type guy. Hell no, we ain't on that. But what type of time are you on?
I just told you.
No. I want you to get a little bit personal, if that's okay with you. With your notes, what are you doing? Give us an example how you're applying your notes to your daily life.
That's what I'm saying. I just told you. I set boundaries and expectations. So here's the problem.
Examples.
Here's the problem. If you set boundaries and expectations, you have to be able to walk away. The problem with most people is they want to set boundaries and expectations, but they don't want to walk away. They want to force that individual to do what they want them to do. That it doesn't work. It's either you want to do it and you see value in our situation, or you don't. If you don't see value in what Jorge is bringing to the table, you walk left, I walk right. The problem is, if you don't see value, they try to convince, they try to do that. I don't do that. Yo, if I'm flipping the bill, if Jorge is flipping the bill, Jorge has to have it his way. There's no exception. That's just me. I mean, now, if you're not flipping the bill, if it's like you say, out of love, right? Then you have to deal with all the BS. But guess what? Most people in these countries, they flip the bill and deal with the BS. That shit is crazy to me. How does that even make sense? Even the female know it doesn't make sense, or the male that the female is dealing with know it doesn't make sense. But guess what? They continue doing it. There's no way. It's just, hey, EJ, if you go to Fridays and you're paying, I said this before, if you go on to Fridays and you're paying for a Jack Daniel, let's just say chicken and shrimp meal, that's what you want, that's what you're paying for, right?
Yeah.
And the jokers come out with some Jack Daniel ribs. What do?
I'm not paying for it.
Okay, so you're not going to pay for it if they say you have to pay for that bill, correct?
That's not what I ordered.
Exactly. But what if I say, you know what, EJ, you can have it for free, and then I'll bring you what you ordered.
Yeah, then I'll try it. Yeah,
you're going to take it, right? Because it's free now. Yeah. So it's the same concept with anything, with a relationship.
But the thing about it is, right, you could try those ribs and then you be like, yo, like these not bad. Maybe the next time I come here, I might try these again. And you could fall in love with those ribs from trying those ribs, but they will initially offer to you for free.
Okay, but is it Friday's fault that you fell in love with an order that you didn't order?
No.
It's your fault.
It's your fault. Yes, absolutely.
It's your fault. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, if you would have held your ground, instead of them throwing it in the trash, they would have just gave it to you. Hey, you know what? We made the mistake. You're right. Take this meal with you because we see you as a valuable customer or asset. But we're still going to bring you what you ordered. I've been Jokers don't want to do that. Jokers is going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and eat these ribs since they gave me these ribs. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
You crazy? I don't know. Like, me personally, I'm going to be honest with you. I work too damn hard for my money, dog, to just give to anybody just for pleasure.
Right.
Hold that thought. Are you dealing right now with a Dominican woman?
Of course.
And have you implemented all of your steps, your rules, your regulations?
Yo, let me tell you, my rules and regulation after my mom had dementias apply to my family. My rules and regulations apply to you, and you my boy, you my man, 50 grand, right?
Right.
Bro, ain't nobody gonna serve me, nobody gonna serve me something that I didn't order.
Right.
Not when I'm flipping the bill. Bro, you're not coming to my house cursing, acting crazy, kicking your shoes off, doing this, doing that in my crib. You can do that in your crib, right? But out of respect, you're not going to do it in my crib, right?
But
Just like I'm not going to do it in your crib. So yes, it applies to everybody.
I understand that, but for the viewers watching, because I'm trying to get everybody some notes tonight. Like Amari Collins says, hell yeah, that was me, but I changed it thanks to Jorge. For the viewers watching that want to implement your style, your way of thought, your blueprint, can you use your situation examples as the house for those who may be timid, scared, nervous to go about it? How do you handle that? How are you, Phil Jackson, in your household? How did you break it down to said lady? Like, listen, this is what's going on. This is what I need from you. This is what I give to you. Any complaints, comments, concerns, bitch, gripes, grunts? No, that's what I mean. Give him some notes.
Here's the thing, yo. One thing that I learned about life at an early age is, yo, you came into this world by yourself and you're gonna leave by yourself. That's a fact. Bro, everybody in your life is temporary. Period. So you train people to teach you to treat you the way you want to be treated. That's a fact. Yo, people only do what they think that they can get away with. Yeah. That's a fact. And guess what? When they try you, you have to have enough value in yourself to be like, yo, I'm going the other way. This is what I'm telling you. You have to be a Phil Jackson. Not everybody is made to play the role that you want in your life, right? Remember the video from the other day that I sent you? Not everybody is made to play the number one. Like me personally, I'm not good at nobody's number one. That's not the role that I can play, right? So I need to be your number two or your number three because of my situation, because that's reality. That's my reality. My mother gonna come first over, that's why I'm not gonna get married, over me getting married or me having, you know what I'm saying? So you have to put people in right situations.
So with that, does she feel any type of way that you're basically coaching the situation?
I mean, as a man, you should coach your situation anyway.
No, does she feel any type of way?
Of course. I'm pretty sure she does.
What are some moments where you've said to yourself, all right, yeah, she feels that way, or she tried to switch the contract up, just so people can have an idea of what to expect in that environment? Yeah, and we're specifically talking for, like we said, we did a live months ago on the blueprint on managing relationships in the Dominican Republic. This ain't a relationship; it's more business, as Jorge will say.
No, but business is one of the sexiest relationships alive.
Right. So you said she has felt some type of way. Things have tried to change. How?
Bro, I mean, you got to think about it. It's like Flip said. It gets to number one. I mean, we're all human. That's right.
I'm asking you, like, how? From her to Jorge, what happened? What exchange was there where it's like you had to mind, like, listen, we agreed on this, you agreed on that.
Oh, no, we don't have those type of conversations, yo. Because she know that the way I move is the way I move. So it ain't none of them. If you mad with yourself. Because Jorge is straightforward and honest at the beginning. See, that's the problem. Most jokers ain't honest. And it's why you said it. It's what you said from the jump. because they timid and they scared. They're scared to lose that piece. They're scared to somebody else is going to jump on it. They're scared that they're going to lose the benefit. Like, you have to move in life in the point of you're not scared of missing out. Like, so we don't even have those types of situations. When she mad at herself, not mad at me. Like, nah. Because I moved the way I moved. Nobody's gonna change that. Especially when I'm flipping the bill. That's crazy.
And honestly, once they know that, there's less questions asked, there's less headaches. It's just an understanding. It's kind of like, listen, this is who he is. This is his situation in life. Either I'm gonna be here and make his days cool and smooth, and he'll help me out whenever he can, or we'll share a good time. Or, I can't. If I feel like I can't be here, he's gonna stay where he's at. He's gonna be who he is, and I'm just gonna have to skedaddle.
Yep, but you know what happens, EJ? Is greed. Sometimes, like, dudes, like we know what we want, but we're so afraid to voice it due to our greed. Because we want that, plus we want that. You know what I'm saying? We want the left, plus we want the right.
Right.
Bro, you can't. It can't be like that. You can't convince. This is the part. You get to the point of your life where you stop trying to convince people that you dope.
Right.
If I have to convince you that this is a good situation for you, then it's a problem. Now, like I said, we're all human. So yes, sometimes she might get frustrated with herself, or she might look at the situation and be like, damn, this and that. You know why? To see if I'm weak and I'm gonna fold.
And once you fold, you just started something.
Once you weak and you fold, guess what? They won. Like, to be, bro, ain't no fucking way, yo. Let's just leave it.
Yo, shout out to my dog AC.
Ain't no fucking way. Most guys that do that shit, man, they not firm with where they trying to go. See, you gotta live life. It's like we talk with Love Crossing Border. You gotta live life intentional, yo. When you live in life intentionally, you know the direction that you trying to move in life, yo. And you're not gonna let me personally, ain't no ass and titties and a pretty face gonna reroute me from the direction that I'm going. Ain't no fucking way. Are you crazy?
And that don't mean they won't try.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Exactly. You heard what he just said. Exactly. That don't means that they won't try.
Get you. Hold on, because we about to get to the good part of the conversation. Shout out to AC for the super chat. Appreciate you. He says, yes, forcing your will on it doesn't work. They are going to do what they want. They don't do their part once you are in a relationship. If you keep it business and everyone does their part on it, they will run you over first chance they get. Being nice will have you taking advantage of set expectations and get them. They agree to the terms or they're fired because they are programmed to try to take all they can without fulfilling their part. This is what I've been trying to, this point right here, this little bitty point right here, programmed to take what they can get and leave.
Right, but people, I have with you is I tell you, people also are people. They're not robots. So
hold on, E, because there's something going on that tiny little island that I wanna address. Hold on. Yo, shout out to Truth. Was good. Remember, Jorge is the prize. She do not want to deal with. The door is there. No one's going to control anyone or force anything. Again, you got to make these dear girls realize you're the prize. But he was just saying, Truth, why do I have to literally grab you and tell you that you're a microphone? You understand? He's saying
you shouldn't have to do that.
You shouldn't have to do that. It's common sense. Like, yo, in Brazil right now, I'm not gonna lie, my experience is lovely because I shouldn't have to force anybody to see, like, yo, never seen this guy around here before. This ain't a regular dude. It's Brazilian. Nah, who is this isn't a normal situation. And I love that. And it feels so foreign to me because for all my time in DR, I promise you guys, never happened. Kid you not. Y'all know I would not come here on this channel and lie to y'all. Never happened.
Right. But bro, you have to give it 100 days. You have to give it a couple of months, half a year. You've had this experience in DR for 3 years. I mean, you're not really gonna understand Brazil on the level you understand DR for another 3 years. And
Yeah,
then
so I'm saying things happen to me in the 7 days in Brazil that hasn't happened to me in the 3 years in DR.
right, I understand that. I understand you completely. I'm pro your move. I'm pro whatever is good, what it takes to make you happy. I am just like I said in my comment earlier that you read before I even came on. I said something about Jorge. It's a balance thing. It's like understanding that no matter where you go, the perfection almost doesn't really exist. But you're gonna see the flaws, and it's which flaws do you choose to want to deal with?
Exactly. Rather deal with some flaws here than there. But I want to ask both of you guys a question. We talk about fear. We talk about the desperation. We talk about people shooting their shot and it goes into our expense. Do you guys feel that fear, for some reason, plays a part in guys sending money overseas to women? What are your thoughts on, and I'm not talking about regular 20, $50, I'm talking about hundreds, thousands, buying a car, buying a fridge, paying for an apartment, furnished apartment, and the dudes are nowhere close to flying into the DR.
Here's what I. Here's what.
Right. Is that fear mongering coming from shooting your shot?
You mind if I jump in?
Go ahead.
I personally have traveled to a bunch of different countries, and what I'm seeing is dudes go to certain places, they fall in love with where Maria or freaking whoever the person's name. It could be Mei Ling, wherever you go, wherever you fall in love, you fall in love. But what happens is you realize that they're in a situation and they need to make money on a daily. They need a way to survive. They need a way to live, and for them to continue to either wait for you or whatever it may be, just be there without what guys are scared of, or your girl's gonna cheat on you or whatever it may be. Dudes try to send these girls money to make sure that their style of living is comfortable enough that they won't need to step out on them. So if you're talking about any type of fear, I think that's the type of fear that I've noticed. That is the type of fear that I've seen. It's kind of like, well, if I take care of all her bills, if I make sure this, I make sure that, then she won't need anything. But for me, wait for me to come back every like 4 times a year, whatever it may be. I know this dude, he got a wife out in Haiti, and he goes to Haiti maybe 2 to 3 times a year. I mean, I get it. You providing for her, but still, that's a person. That's a human with blood running through their veins, with emotions. A female with emotions. And some guy might say something nice to her. She's a pretty lady. You know what I mean? Mother of two. But somebody might say something nice to her. Somebody might be, taking her out. You're not around. Like, the person's gonna feel something, and you're a man. And a woman is thinking like, yo, I know he's not over here being the perfect guy, but guys assume if they're elsewhere and they're taking care of all the needs, whether it's food, a place to live, and the kids are good, then the woman is supposed to just wait for me for every 3 times that I come back in a year, which is not really realistic.
Nope. Definitely.
So very interesting comment from Travel Barber was good. I want to tell you a story about the dark side here in DR. Maybe next time you're on live. This topic about chicas working voodoo.
I got something about that. But go ahead.
Your Travel Barber. If you want to hop on tonight, you can hop on tonight. Right now, I'll say in the link. But I want to hear Jorge's side of. I know what you're gonna say. I want to hear Jorge's side about what is it that guy meets girl online. Guy likes what he sees. Oh my God. Guy sends money. Never met girl. Don't know if it's girl. Don't know girl wide, small. And for what? Like,
bro, I see it firsthand, man. I see it firsthand. My neighbor, her and her boyfriend, they that's what they live off. And let me tell you, they have a hell of a living. They got 3 cars that they rent out and 2 apartments. All for that. They have a whole business on that shit. But this is what I will say. I will start off with saying this. So for people out there, you can call me. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, can you elaborate on that, please? The business side of it. Yo, can you hear the scam? Can you elaborate on that, please?
You know, I've said it on your show before. They do the little back and forth messages. They do the back and forth WhatsApp. You know, jokers. I don't know what dudes be bored back home, or we be bored back home and shit that they want to hear the same bullshit every day. What's up? Good morning, Poppy. Did you eat today, Poppy? Oh, how was work? And for those 3-4 texts a day, you're willing to send somebody a couple hundred. I mean, whatever. That's what she does. She's sending pictures when it gets, and he's the one typing to you, by the way. So he does all the typing until it gets to the point where what? You start asking for videos. So then she steps in and then passes him off the people that are just the typing people. Then guess what? They bounce back and forth, and then you get to the point where you want to come see her. She'll prolong you, like push you back. Oh, nah, this month ain't good. You know, I had a surgery or operation. My mom is sick. Then, oh, don't come on this date. I'm on my period. Oh, don't come on that date. Before then, they juiced you for 3, 4, 5 months. Then when you definitely get to the point that you're like, okay, it's either I'm coming or this is over. They be like, okay, well, book the flight, send the money for the rental, which the rental is their vehicles. Send the money for the rental, send the money for the apartment, which is their apartment. And guess what? If you're lucky, it all pans out. If they see that, okay, you have enough assets, you're willing to part ways with your money, yeah, she'll go pick you up at the airport, spend the weekend with you. But if she sees that you're not really the type or anything like that, guess what? Guess who's going to go pick you up at the airport? Nobody. after you,
hold on. Keep sweat picking them up at the airport.
Nobody.
Yo, these jokers is savages, yo. I just be laughing, yo. And then the wild thing is, yo, she has pictures, like old pictures, empty fridges, people sick. Blast emails them or blast text them out to like 20, 25 dudes. And I'll be seeing it. She be like, yo, George, look at the cash app. Look at the cash app. Look. And jokers just be ding, ding, ding. But here go the thing. All that being said, is she at fault? You can't get mad at her for shooting a shot. You the idiot.
Right.
And guess what? When I say you the idiot, guess what, fellas? I'm going to keep it 100. When I was young and stupid, I done it too. We've all done it. Not in maybe that particular way, but we've done it before. And then the thing is, you have to understand that their way of thinking and our way of thinking, we're more compassionate. So like if, for instance, not that you would do it, Chapapa, if you send me a picture of a family member sick or some shit and be like, yo, can I get a couple dollars? I'm gonna do it. We're more compassionate, right? That's why you have all the fucking GoFunds, right? People live, GoFunds nowadays are the new insurance, right? Why? Because Americans are compassionate. If you have somebody that's sick, they're compassionate. So to me, and then you got to translate this. A lot of Americans, $100 ain't no big deal. $150 a month, we be like, that ain't shit. We go to Fridays and spend that. But guess what? 150, 200 times 20 people, that's a lot here. You know what I'm saying?
So that's how they get their Mercedes.
Of course.
Okay,
yo,
gotcha.
So you gotta think about it. So 150 to us ain't that much money, but to 20 people is a lot. And that's the problem. The number one thing I tell people is this. This is the number one thing I tell people. Date the way you dated in the States. This is YouTube and this is live. So anybody can be seeing it. But personally, not to be cocky, because I don't think I look
hold on. I got to cut you off because like Dre said, shout out to Dre from Love Crossing Borders. they'll date the same way in the States, and just the only difference that they're hopping on a plane to date the same way in any of these other countries.
That's what I'm saying. So guess what? If you wasn't making enough to pay somebody's rent in the States, like in Maryland, if you pay a chick rent, you're gonna be paying 1,800, 2,000. If you wasn't doing that shit in the States, don't do that shit here. Like for what? If you can't afford it. But a lot of people see it as, oh, it's only a couple dollars because you exchanging the money. But it's not the couple dollars. It's the principle. You already putting yourself in a lose-lose situation.
Story time for you, Jorge. Shout out to my boy AC again for the super chat. He says, guys sending money without seeing these women have validation issues. Tell Jorge to talk about the stupidity I did. I'm there a lot. Story time, example of what not to do. Shout out to my boy AC. Linked up with him right before I came out to Colombia and Brazil. Cool guy, but like he said, there's some stupidity, Jorge.
Yeah, I mean, but here go the thing though. Here go the thing. It's okay because if most people gonna be honest, we've all been through it in some form or fashion.
I've been through it with family.
So wait, but hold
so
on.
That's what I'm saying. Like Chapapa, that's one thing that I just want you and your viewers to understand. Like Flip was saying, it's not a DR thing. It's just a humanity thing. Humanity and creatures, if they feel or see the sign of weakness, what do an animal do when they see a sign of weakness? Any animal, they attack. If you come around a dog and you are afraid of the dog is gonna bite you. But if you a dog with the dog, guess what? It's not gonna bite you 9 times out of 10 unless you force its hand. So why don't you be weak? You got to understand who you are as an individual.
I get that. Survival.
Bro, I have a stallion.
Survival of the fittest, but why does DR feel like Animal Planet?
Because people create Animal Planet.
Right.
You create that environment. Bro, I have a stallion. And you, more than anybody, seen the meals that she makes. And on top of that, you seen that I've showed you that she said out her mouth that she didn't used to cook like that for her ex situation, right? But guess what? With Jorge's situation, you not just gonna bring ass and titties up in this joint. That ain't gonna happen. I don't give a damn who you are. It's not a her thing. She has nothing to do with the situation. It's a Jorge thing. He requires more than that if he's gonna give you what he's gonna give you. It's the man situation or the woman that comes. You have to set the damn requirement. You're just gonna bring it. So hold on, let me get this right. The number one thing that people commit suicide over, people be depressed over, people break up families over is money. And I'm gonna take that off your motherfucking shoulders, and all you're gonna bring is ass and titties to my house. Man, you crazy out your mind. If that's the case, like I told you in your in our last conversation, bro, I learned to rent my luxuries. Anything that's luxury, I rent. If all is ass and titties, rent that shit. Don't buy it. Motherfuckers buying the whole goddamn package just for some ass. You're crazy. That's crazy to me, in my personal opinion. But I don't want to vent on your stuff.
Hold on. I'm talking to AC, but I guess he told you more. Just for example, what did AC do in terms of sending money?
Man, I don't want to put that man business out there like that.
Without value. He just said, tell Jorge, talk about the stupidity I did.
I mean, let me see. He said to tell his situation.
Yeah, he says, tell Jorge, talk about the stupidity I did. I'm there a lot.
All right. He met a chick through a close friend. AC, the only reason, and anybody else out there, whatever you share with me, yo, I'm a casket. It stays between you and me. Chopper, no. You know what I'm saying? But since AC wants me to share, which I still don't feel comfortable sharing, I will share. So this whole situation could have been avoided off top. So what he did was he met a chick out here through somebody else. So he automatically assumed she was cool. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Like, I don't know EJ Creator, right? But based off of our conversation, I know how he moved and his thought process. But yeah, you may have been the bridge to us interacting, but I'm not just gonna go off of what you say to be like, okay, EJ Creator can come to my crib. Let me stamp that. Nah, I gotta validate that. So that's mistake number one. He took validation off of a third party that he knew. Oh, she's a cool chick, this and that, and that, and this. All right, cool. Mistake number one. Then, without me in there, just off a conversation and shit like that, he got the whole apartment situation, the furniture situation, and the shit. Yo, let me tell you something. One thing about us men, we are natural born providers. That's just natural for us. And that's okay, because in his situation, it doesn't hurt him. He's in a good financial situation. But here go the problem. You spoil that moment, even if it could have been a good situation, is rotten already, because you already got the financial wheels rolling in her head. So she like, oh, it's dollar signs, dollar signs, dollar sign. Like,
rules everything around me.
Exactly. You already got that moving. So once you already got that moving, there's no hitting the brakes. You got to keep on. You start the way you want to finish. Fellas, if you're trying to get into a relationship and you want it to be a long-term relationship, don't go outside of your norm. Start the way you want to finish. If you're cheap, be cheap. Don't be, oh, I'm going to give you everything to reel you in, and then you want to be cheap. You're going to cause problems to the situation.
Yeah.
So he started by giving the money, furnishing this and that, and this, without knowing the person. And then guess what happened? They was going to move in together. And then guess what happened? He came out here for the first time, and it was a totally different situation. The vibes wasn't there. Her attitude wasn't there. Because this is the thing. A lot of people need to understand this. And this, the way I operate is business, and pleasure, right? But okay, you have to understand the difference of this. Some people can love you and like you, even though money is involved, right? So yes, you help my situation. I have a stallion. She does everything for me. Does she have feelings for me? Absolutely. I would say I would have feelings for her too. But here go the thing. A lot of guys are in situations where they don't like you. They tolerate you because of what you do for them. That's where you don't want to be. And women too. Some of these women, you'll be surprised how bad these jokers or anybody in any country talk bad about you. They don't like you. They tolerate you for the money. That's way different from somebody needing your help financially and liking you and loving you. Yes, you still have to help them, but they actually like you and love you. So that's totally different. When they tolerate you for your money, that's when all the I don't feel like cooking. That's when all the I'm not catering to you. That's when all the fussing and fighting. That's when all the BS comes, because they fucking tolerating you for the money. If it was no money involved, there would be no toleration involved.
Yo, EJ, I knew Jorge less time than I was in my relationship, and he broke down my last relationship perfectly.
I didn't know.
He seen her one time. I didn't know.
One time.
I didn't know what the hell was going on, bro. And the thing about being with a gaslighter and a narcissist is that most of the time you'll end up thinking you're the one at fault. You're crazy. But nah, like like he just said, he's like, they tolerate because they're getting what they want. So now, because they feel like they're bringing ass to the table, and I'll be honest with y'all, YouTube, last situation I had, and this is for you guys to learn from my mistakes that I did in the Dominican Republic. I was with somebody that literally just
Take
brought.
Dominican Republic out of the situation. Dominican Republic had nothing
No,
to do.
where was I? Where was I living?
Bro,
I was. Where was I living?
I
Like you
seen
said,
her one day. I seen her one day, and I heard her talk one day. One day.
And you know
That had nothing to do with the Dominican Republic. And
where is she from?
No
Where's she
disrespect,
from?
bro. But that happens everywhere. No
Okay,
disrespect
but
to you.
okay, we're not
It's
talking about
that
everyone. We're talking about we're in a bubble right now.
you blew past the red flags, just like Andre had on his channel. You blew past the red flags, and that's okay. But you have to step back and be like, "Yo, that was on me. I took some on the chin too.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken it on the chin."
Let me finish. Now I'm saying it was on me what I blew past, but it wasn't until Jorge came point like, "Yo, my man's, this is going on. This is what's going on, and this is the reason." That I had to take my foot off the gas pedal and analyze, like, yo, for real, I'm coming here, eliminating number one stress factor in the world. I'm putting you from tin roof to luxury living, and in return, you're giving me ass and hell.
EJ,
Ass and hell ain't worth it, y'all.
right?
EJ,
Yeah,
whose fault is that? Is that her fault or his fault?
bro. He already knows how I feel about this.
You know, we all family. He bringing it up. We all family, so
Yeah.
we can keep it 100.
He already knows how I feel about this. It's completely his fault.
You can't get mad at them for shooting they shot. You can't get mad.
Nah, because you know what it is. The multiplication of what the bread makes dude go into certain situations like rappers, bro. You know what I mean? Like they go into certain situations and they're just like I watched a lot of podcasts and I see a lot of the girls' perspective. Like I watch what's a podcast with these young guys in Florida. They'll come back to me with the name of it, but they bring a lot of these girls on and they talk about, yeah, I would date this person. I'm talking about rappers, right? They talk about all the rappers that they would date and they would give it up to and all this stuff. But you don't know the person from a hole in the wall. You don't know their personality. You don't know nothing about them. But because of the lifestyle that they have, the lifestyle that you wanna experience, and the amount of money that they make, it's called Fresh and Fit. That's the name of their podcast.
Yeah, I seen that.
Right. And because of their lifestyle, like you're just kind of like, oh my gosh, I would love to be with this person. No, you would love to exploit their lifestyle. And if the money was to snap away, you'd be gone as fast as the money's gone because you never had interest in them in the first place. Now, what happens to a lot of dudes is we kind of fantasize what it would be like to kind of be like those rappers. And so when you go into a country and you're $30 now, it's like $30,000. Now you're like, yeah, I'm walking in there and I'm making it rain. But you don't realize that when you're making it rain, those are bird seeds. And when you throw those bird seeds in the air, ain't nothing but birds won't come at you.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And it's
not
easier. Right. It's easier to throw the bird seeds in the air and have them flock over, but it's harder to like take time and meet somebody that works in a pharmacy and then get to know their family and then get to that's not. And no one's really trying to go to another country and take their time and really do all that if you're really truly seeking love. You know what I mean? There are people seeking instant gratification and like, you know, admiration and all those things, but then no one is really taking the time, like you said, do it the same way you would do it out here.
Your truth got me dying.
Bro,
you're right. So hold on. I'll take that L, yeah. Like I said, I'll come on YouTube.
I want to hear you say it's not a DR thing. It's not. That happens in the States. That happens in Miami. Yo, they have damn websites for that. Sugar daddies. Let me tell you what the problem. The root of the problem is us.
That I can't agree on because,
bro, they have go to sugar. They got
because I'm not big enough to live in all parts of the world at the same time. Where am I? DR. Where does the crab in a barrel mentality happen? DR. What's going on? DR. Like Flip said in his live last week. Yo, wait, hold on. I want to tell you this is how I know it's not just me. I'm bugging. I didn't even know Flip was on last week. This is like one of my most favorite lives that he did. Andre hit me up like, yo, I'm watching Flip Flops live and he sounds exactly just like you.
Bro, You're
He
from
says
New York.
everything verbatim to what you're saying, but into more detail. He's like, damn, I understand why you want to leave now. Bro, you can't say it's Chapapa problem and the whole world when it's various men, good men, intelligent men, all ending up with the same outcome. That's all I'm trying to say.
No. Because you all got the same formula. Of course,
Right.
you get the same answer. You working with the same problem.
You say Flip got the same formula?
No, I'm saying you're working with the same problem. If you're getting the same end result, you're working with the same numbers. Math is math, bro. You can't, you're from New York. There's nothing, no disrespect to the New York crowd, but any of us that have been to New York, been to DC, been to Miami, been to Cali,
California.
been to Houston. Trust me, I used to party, dog. I used to be motherfucking in the strip clubs heavy, right? Back in my wild days. Bro, anybody that partied in those cities understand there is nothing more superficial than New York. Bro, you have chicks living in the projects walking out to $100,000 cars, $80,000 cars. You got dancers, bro, that make $2,000 a night just shaking ass and titties, can't even talk right.
Right.
So it's not a DR problem. Now, guess what?
What?
Most people in New York not out there grabbing just a regular chick and paying her rent.
Nah.
I guess what? Most dudes in in New York, they're not grabbing a chick and saying, "Oh, baby, don't worry about them 15,000 pesos that you make. That's only $300 a month. How about you just be my girlfriend and I take care of all your bills?"
Okay,
no
so
way.
New
York, you're not gonna do that because that's gonna cost you thousands.
So this is my problem with Jorge. He's talking about the situations that lose, but he has a situation that wins. So let's talk about winning and losing. You're winning. Talk about winning. Nobody wants to take an L, right? So this is the prerequisite.
If you don't want to take an L, I've already just said you have to manage your situation. First of all, a lot of us have problems within. We come from broken homes, right? I seen my mom struggle, right? I seen my dad rob my mom, leave her bank account empty, zero balance. Guess what? We didn't have enough money to pay the rent, right? So guess what? So in my mind, I tell myself, Jorge, you know what? I don't never want to do that to a chick, right? So guess what? Now the women already got an upper hand on me, right? So that's a problem within because I see my mom and all these women. But guess what? These women wasn't born when my mom was born. These women haven't done for me or not gonna do for me what my mom has done, right? So that's a problem within that you gotta fix first. Bro, once you know who, the most powerful thing in the world is two things. And this is even for work, for business, for relationships. Once you know who you are as a person and what you have to offer, bro, you powerful. EJ Creator, some motherfucker can't come to EJ Creator and be like, "Yo, I want you to do my wedding for $200." That man gonna tell him to kick rocks.
Yeah.
But guess what? There is a photographer out there that's just learning and trying and starting in the business that be like, "Yo, I just do anything. I just do anything to get a job, just to get the recognition." And I'm not saying you can't be that guy, but you gotta know that you're that guy that's just trying to get the recognition. If you're willing to just do anything for one of these chicks, yeah, okay, but understand why. Like I told AC, let's bring AC up again. I told AC, I said, AC, if paying for a chick spot ain't bad, right? But you gotta know why you doing it. Now, if I'm coming down every 2 weeks, right, it might be worth it, right? I'm coming down every 2 weeks. I'm paying her little spot is only 900 pesos. Guess what? I was coming down every 2 weeks buying an Airbnb anyway. So if her spot is comfortable enough for me to stay and I'm going to save $400 every time I come on an Airbnb by paying her $200 apartment a month. If I come down twice, guess what? That's $800. So now, if I'm paying her little $200 fucking apartment, guess what? I'm saving $600. So you're not a simp. That fucking makes sense. You did the math, and it makes sense. Now, if you a joker that coming out here every 3 months and 4 months, but you paying $400 a month for her fucking rent, how much is that? It's simple math. That's $1,200. You only coming out here for 3 days. No, motherfucker, get you an Airbnb for $40 a night, and then you save the other $1,000. So everything ain't cooked. Is you got to know why you doing the shit that you doing. Is it a problem within, or does it fucking make sense? But it starts with knowing who you are and knowing what you have, what you bring to the table.
Your value.
Yes, once you know your value, dog, you don't settle for dumb shit. There's I don't know, dog. Like me personally, I've moved like this in the States. My number one priority has always been advancement. If you ain't helping me advance, I'm renting it. Now, if you helping me advance, like my situation, she helps, she does this, she does that. She earning everything that I give her. If I can fucking buy her a car, if I wanted to, I buy her a car tomorrow. It wouldn't be me simping. She earned it.
Yeah.
She earned it. But guess what? Some jokers, they'll see it as Jorge's a simp. But no, they don't understand that she earned it. Now, if I was a joker just to give her a car for no reason, she didn't earn it just because some ass and titties, then yes, you a fucking simp. But if she earned it, you not mad. Jokers, let me tell you one thing, and this is an honest fact, because I've been there. The only time you mad when somebody do you dirty is when A, you went above and beyond what you could do, comfortably do, or B, you gave them more than what they earned in the relationship. Be it with your friends, be it with your family, or be it with some chick in Brazil, be it with some chick in DR, be it with some chick in Colombia. If you gave them what they earned, you are not going to be mad when it ends. Jokers that trying to impress, oh, I'm going to try to impress her. You can't. You can't. You can impress her temporarily, then you're going to be mad at the end. I don't do that.
And I love you.
I give people what they earn, my man. That ain't, and I don't feel wrong for that. Me personally, I mean, some people might say that's wrong, but how is that wrong that you're giving somebody what they earned? Bro, situation. She a stallion. She's educated. She's an accountant. She cooks.
Take your notes, yeah.
She takes care of my mother. She goes to church 2-3 times a week. She, you know what I'm saying? My situation, she caters to me, does my nails, shaves my back when I'm in the shower so that I don't be looking all crazy when I'm getting massages. You know, these are things that you're supposed to receive when you're taking the number one thing. But see, the problem is we're so insecure with ourselves that we just think ass and titties, ass and titties. As long as they give me the ass and titties, I'm fine. Fuck that. Fuck, not me, yo. Like I said, we all earn our money different. I see things through a different kind of light. Now, yo, I see my mom's situation. My mom broke her back for so many people. So many people turned their back on her. So if that's my mom, now imagine somebody that I just help out here and there. Nah, you're going to earn everything I give you. That's just me personally.
And that as they're earning everything that you give them, they're earning your respect, right?
And guess what? What does that translate to? That translate into playing the long game. So you're playing the long game. Yo, I'm not gonna say shit. One thing I've learned about life that my homeboy's mother always tell me is keep living. She always say, you'll see everything in life. Just keep living.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna say never. Shit, I might decide to marry the Joker one day. Who knows? Right? Because only time will tell. But we let we have all the fucking cards. We have all the spades in our hand, right? We have all the fucking cards, all the draw fours, all the draw twos. We have all the fucking cards in our hand. And we let the other person on the other side of the table run the game like they got the winning hand. That shit, and let them play the long game. That shit is crazy to me. Yo, if you play the long game with me, I'm cool with that. Because guess what? I'm still going to get everything I wanted for the long game. That's on you. But no, we let them play the long game and then kick us to the curb and then take our whole fucking bank account, then take everything we own and then take us to court, then get us locked up, then put us on child support. Like, what the fuck? That shit is crazy to me.
This man's in a shooting groove right now. Like he's. I didn't want to stop him, but he. It's funny because I remember one time what he said brought me back this memory. One time this girl said, I'm supposed to do it because I have it.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to do something for her because I have it.
You know why? Because you showed her that you had it.
EJ, that's another thing. Bro. Let me take a drink of water real quick. Hold on, dog.
But yeah, when you take a drink, let me go to these comments. Jackson Jeter, welcome. He says, my mom loves listening to At My Journey with Mom. That's what's up, Jorge. You got the moms. Shout out to all the moms watching Jorge's channel. Please subscribe to mom. It's half living in the deal with his mom, and it's half teaching you guys how to manage yourself. Be happy, to keep your wallet full. This ain't on my channel. This is on Jorge's channel. I need you guys to get Jorge up to 500 by May 15th. Please, let's get up to 500.
Let's go.
Let's get Jorge going. Please, everybody go subscribe to the channel, watch the videos, like this video. Yeah, I need this man was in like a shooting groove. Like, you know, who was that back in the day that just come running down the court hitting threes after threes after
Bro,
threes?
That was Klay Thompson in the third quarter.
That was Klay Thompson dropping 37. He just dropped 37 in the first quarter. Man, Jorge is on fire. Pour some water on him. Pour some water on him. You got Jackson Peter moms loving this right now.
We're going to keep this type of stuff on this channel, and we're going to keep. I'm going to talk to you about Hold on. Time out.
No, this channel is about the pursuit of happiness physically. I'm in Brazil right now, bro. I don't need to be talking or stressing about what's going on way over yonder. No gracias. No, senor. We going to your channel. Actually, we can go to your channel right now. I'm out.
Your pursuit of happiness is the pursuit of happiness within.
That's what I said. Physically.
No. Physically, it's within. Bro, give me water, food, and some cheeks. I'm okay anywhere.
All right. Maybe I want to be somewhere where
I was in Korea. I was in Korea for 18 months. Be somewhere
where I could drink tap water. I can't drink tap water in DR.
All right. But look, EJ ready to touch something that's so okay. Hold on. Let's just retract that real quick. But this conversation is going to be on Chapapa stuff. My channel is going to be. I'm going to show you how you don't have to be rich. I'm not rich to do the right thing. I'm going to show you. You don't have to be rich to take care of whoever took care of you, be it your mom, your dad, your grandmother. Because some people be so surprised of the situation that I'm in, right? But this is the thing. When jokers get locked up, who's the first time? Where you go when you come home? Most people go, where you go? Anytime something bad happens, where we go? We go straight to our grandmother's house, straight back to our mother's house. So why are we only going back to them when we fucked up? Why not take care of them how they took care of us? That's my thing.
That's why I respect your channel, bro.
Every time somebody fucked up, they go, I always see this shit. When they fucked up, they get a divorce. Oh, I gotta go back to my mother's house. Why but you just flew your wife to Paris. You spent big ass house on your wife and this and buying her cars and doing all this shit, but your mother didn't see none of that. Me, since I was little, my uncle always say your first 10% goes to your mother. Then if you want to be in the church, then to the church. So I've always been like that, dog. But when people fucked up, where they go? Oh, I'm gonna go to my grandmother's house. You only want to come over that motherfucker when there's problems. Nah, dog, we got to change that narrative, man. They say in the Bible you gotta take care of your wife. Yeah, you gotta take care of your wife, but man, for me, whoever was that lady, it could be your grandmother. I know people, their grandmother took care of them. I know their aunt took care of them. Their sister whoever took care of you when you was fucked up. That's who you need to take care, put first. These relationships, I don't understand like how people put so much time and energy in relationships, dog. Like, I mean, maybe because I grew up broke, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I worked so fucking hard for my money, dog, and I seen so much fucked up shit that I'm like numb to shit like that. I hope for the best, but I prepare for the worst. Come on, yo, we got to change that narrative, yo. But back to you.
Hold on, but before you got a question, and EJ, you could chime in on this also. I don't know if you know what a weekend warrior is. But yeah. Rick James asks, what advice you got for us weekend warriors who come 3 times a year for a week at a time? How can we be Phil Jackson situation? Is it possible to be Phil Jackson?
First of all, number one for weekend warriors, most of them go to Sasua. Stay the fuck away from Sasua. Like, I really hate Sasua. To me,
actually some of them should stay there. No. You don't want that shit spread. Some of them should stay there.
Do everything by the numbers. Now, it's back to what I said. Do the numbers if it makes sense. Sasua makes sense when you're going with a group of guys, 4 or 5, 6 bodies. Us going out with 6 bodies here in Santiago is going to be difficult. And especially if you know your guys. Like Chapapa said, they timid. They don't really want to go at nothing. Some of us, we know we don't have game. We don't have no social skills. So that works for Sasua, where everything fucking breathing can go. You know what I'm saying? She can be at the goddamn register. If she working Sasua, you have a chance of taking that. Okay, that makes sense. But here you go. You're paying for a villa. 9 times out of 10 guys go to a villa. You paying $300 a motherfucking night. Bro, you can get an apartment in Santiago in a nice Airbnb and a rooftop pool for $100. I'm about to take my mother this weekend. I'll show y'all.
Hold on. Here's the kicker for you. Here's the kicker. He says, I only go to Santiago.
Okay, so fantastic. We'll fast forward then. Me personally, my man, you collect West Saps, and then as soon as you get on that plane, the conversation is done. It's hi, bye. No, I'm gonna send you money. No, the fantasy is over. Once you land, for me, the fantasy is over once you get back on the plane. The problem is people want to get attached to that fantasy. It's a fantasy. Just like a dream, you wake up, when you get on that plane, you cross the waters. That's it. Because if you continue, it's going to cost you money. And guess what? Most people continue the conversation because they have the mentality, oh man, when I get back, that joint was like that. That joint was nice. So when I get back, I want to have that on ice. My man, if you have the number and you're in town, all you got to do is hit her up a couple days before, a week before. Hey, I'm gonna be in town, such and such. She's not gonna turn down your bread because 9 times out of 10 you're paying for it. I promise you that. So, does McDonald's turn down your money when you walk in? No, they don't. So guess what? When you come into town, if they're in town and they're not busy, they're going to take your money. Why not? But some guys be thinking, oh, I got to keep her happy. So I got to send her money so that when I come back, we can have a good. No, it's not that serious. She will be okay. Then when you come back,
she will be okay.
Yes. When you come back, you hit her up 2 weeks before, you make your little appointment. Hey, I'm going to be in town, this and that. That's when the conversations start coming again, when you're almost about to come. But all that, good morning. Did you eat today? How are you feeling? Don't even that's fucking Google Translate. You don't even understand the fucking language most times. So Yo, I hate when a motherfucker asks me the same questions every day. Did you eat today? What are you gonna do? What is she gonna do? No, I don't eat.
That's what I started asking. That's what I started asking. You gonna come
Send
cook?
me some money. You paying for a fucking comment. Yo, take my WhatsApp. I'm gonna text you and I'm gonna send you pictures, yo. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna send you pictures of some bad joints all the time, and you send me the money. I'm gonna ask you every morning. I'm gonna change my picture to be a bad joint on WhatsApp, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, did you eat today? How was work? How was man? Fuck all that."
Yo, Haitian Gunman, Sagafet La Nekbam. You say I'll subscribe to you, Jorge, but prefer not to watch the videos. Your videos bring back memories of my mom and I. The videos bring tears to my eyes, bro.
Man, I understand, man. Much love, yo. I appreciate you, Mr. Gunman. I appreciate you, man. You was like one of the first people that reached out to me, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, Haitian Gunman definitely been on the channel from the beginning. Definitely. Sagafet Nekbam. So yeah, we about to hit the 2-hour mark.
Leave the money. Yo, ask yourself, is it a money attachment? Am I official or I'm beneficial? If it's I'm beneficial, you automatically relate it to business. If it's business, you act like it's business. You write, what do? You give a business proposal. They either nobody walks into fucking Target that works at Target and be like, you know what? I'm not working Saturdays. I'm not working Fridays. And I don't want to wear this dumbass red shirt. I want to wear a black shirt. Nobody does that.
And I still want to get paid.
And I still want to get paid. And guess what? I don't want to work overtime, but I still want overtime pay. Like, who the hell does that? Nobody. So if you're beneficial equals business.
What you got? What you got to say? What like you wrap up with the shooting Jorge did, some of the questions. Any advice from you, even though you don't partake in this stuff, but what is some advice as a educated man who
traveling man? He traveled a lot.
Traveling. So I travel out to DR multiple times to shoot weddings. I haven't really had a chill trip. You were supposed to see my chill trip in DR to go hang out with you, but I've been on the streets maybe like once or twice, really, like just chilling. And I seen the street walk because I see what people talk about. A lot of this that was in what's it called? And put the kind of and so I can only imagine what the other sides are like. I've been to the Capitol. And I've been in other countries, and so I understand what it's like to have what you call a diaspora, or what you call somebody coming from the U.S. Like a what do you call that? What do you call people that come from the U.S. and other countries
to travel to other countries?
Gringo, yeah. You see a gringo come through, and they automatically, bro. I've been in countries where I'm the same complexion as the people, but the second you walk out, they could just it's like radar. They know you're not from here.
Yeah.
So when they know you're not from here, they're like, their automatic thought is, all right, he's food. And if you go out there as food, it's not just people that's looking to do you harm or take out of your pockets is looking at you as food. It's women that's looking for you for a relationship too. They're like, oh, what does he have? And they're gonna try to test. They're gonna try to pull and see how far you're willing to spin. And once they see that, oh, he got it. All right, cool. So now I just got to stick around, make him like me, give him some ads. Next thing you know,
I got it.
The access to the bank account is there. Yeah. And if you come in and you just like Jorge said, you set a precedent from the beginning. Well, I'm not here to spend on nobody. I'm here. If you want to build, you're looking for love. You want to build a relationship, a friendship, or whatever, maybe with the person. And I'm not gonna take you out on dinners every week. I'm gonna be cooking at the house. Would you want to stop by and help me cook it? Do you want to be the one to cook it for me? I could get the market, but I don't have money to be going to a nice restaurant once or twice a week. Because you start doing that because it's your day to day. You don't have to make their day to day when they're with you.
Who not gonna want that, right?
Right. Who not
gonna want that?
Right. But then when they fall in love with that process, no one's gonna want to go back to. Like, if you grew up in the hood and now you live in the suburbs, Not who's gonna be like, man, I just want to go back to the hood. Like I just have this urge to go back to the hood. Well, you take them straight out of the hood and you bring them to the suburbs, and now they love what you're providing them with, how you treating them, the lifestyle. You know, like now they don't want to go back to that. So once you like, yo, listen, I don't know if I'm gonna keep giving you this no more because I feel like you're kind of spoiled now and blah blah blah. No, they're not gonna want to put up with that. So it's either they're gonna make your life a living hell, or you're gonna have to get rid of them and then start the process all over. And dudes going to these countries with this, like this baller lifestyle, and then they show it to these birds right away, and then the birds love bird seeds, bro. What you want to do?
Yeah, and it's like you said too, yo. Another thing, the last thing I would say too, yo, is like you touched that we didn't get to talk about is, bro, keep people. If you're a female to the guy, if you're a guy to the women, keep people on need to know. They don't need to know how much you make, what's your social security, what's your retirement, what's this. For what? They're not gonna help you build shit. Most of them.
Yo, Jorge, it's crazy you say that because I meant to ask, Chapapa, I know your last situation was a situation. It didn't go the way you thought or I thought or whatever we could have thought. Jorge knew from the get. You told me Jorge knew what time it was second he seen Shorty. But I always wanted to know. I don't know if you don't want to talk about it, it's okay. But I always want to know, did Shorty ever know about your financial monthlies?
If I want to guess, hold on, time out. He's never told me. And you've never told me that part. And if I want to guess how much I'm going to bet, yes. Be honest.
I'm being honest. She could never point a number, but I want to say she wasn't in the ballpark, but she was in the stadium of.
In other words, yes, bro.
Yeah, yes.
What I mean.
She knew you wasn't struggling.
I'm not talking about
she knew I wasn't struggling in Dominican Republic. What happened?
I said she might not know the exact amount, but she knew there was a replenish that occurred.
Yeah, exactly. She knew like I could.
You wasn't living off of YouTube.
Exactly. Yo, funny thing, when I went on like in the beginning, I used to like teach English classes in DR. For those of you who don't know. And when she came over to the apartment, like, she seen the TV, she seen the furniture, the couch, the 7th floor. And she's like, yo, honestly, do you live out here and survive? You have all this. She's like, I don't want to believe that you do all of this through just teaching English online.
I would have been like, yo, it's my homeboy's apartment.
She's like, what are you? Are you a drug dealer? Are you this and that? Like, are you gonna tell me what's going on? So
right, and that's the thing. You want to know right away because I'm trying to figure my situation in here.
Yep.
No matter what it is, bro. I don't think anyone coming into your life right away. These other countries need to know where your bread is coming from.
No, bro. I have obviously a budget in the States, but I have a budget in DR, right? And my budget, what's the rule, Chopper? My budget is my budget,
right?
So. Fellas, if you just starting on the Phil Jackson or you trying to, be safe, set a number in your brain, your budget, and don't let no ass and titties push you over that budget. So what you could do is, okay, my budget is 1,000. I met somebody, I'm going to tell her my budget is 800. She don't know that's your budget in the States. But then I'm going to incentivize her and I'll be like, you know what? Whatever. Hey, this is my budget, 800. If we can make it work, cool. Whatever I don't spend, if I save 100, shit, I'll give you 25 from that, or I'll give you 50 to incentivize them to not push your pocket.
Wow.
If you don't have no fucking control, that's how you control the situation. So guess what? That's going to automatically give them incentive to be like, you know what? Let's not go out because I know whatever he got left over, he going to give me. But guess what? You already cut your budget from 1,000 to 800. So you saving 200. Then if she help you save 200 more, you give it a 50.
Bro, that is crazy right there.
And guess what? But that's being Phil Jackson.
That
Your brain.
You're not even Phil Jackson anymore, bro. You Pat Riley. You
Man, bro, that's just man. Bro, and it's not a chica thing. It's not a professional. She's a professional. She's this. She's that. Because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Some of the coolest ones be the ones that work down that joint. I have plenty of friends that work, and they the coolest ones. My boy used to breed pit bulls. You know where he gets his pit bulls from?
Where?
From the shelter. When they vicious, when they crazy, willing to snap on anybody because life fucked them over. But guess what? Once he breaks them, because he's firm and fair and he has a business model, once he breaks them, he says they're the most loyalest dogs in the world. But you got to be a man or a person that understands what you're doing to break that situation. Bro, some of them are cool as shit. And if you put them in the right situation, guess what? They ain't got no job. They can travel with you. Guess what? They got their own US money. They can spend. Don't nobody spend money like one of them chicks in Sasua. They make bread. They got more bread than most of us are retirements. Trust me. They make bread. Shit, do the math. 3 a day. And what they say, what the dude say the other day, Chapapa, they asking for 100, 150. So 3 a day, what's that? That's 450. 450 a day times, let's just say 10, that's 4,500. Plus, when they go back to their other city, they got jokers. Plus, they like my neighbor. Some of y'all jokers will leave Sasua and send them $100 a month. Plus, they got their regular licks that they hit when they in town. Bro.
If you want, you open up a little business.
And then they live like a Dominican. So they can live off a couple dollars making $6,000-7,000 a month. And you think they broke? Nah, they broke because they want your money, but they not broke. I promise you that. My neighbor, if you see my neighbor, she don't look broke, and I know she is not broke. So y'all better wake up, dog. Wake up.
Yes, so fellas, let's switch gears one last time. What questions you guys and any of the subscribers have for me about Colombia and Brazil so far? Before we get into that, make sure you guys go subscribe to Jorge's channel and go check out EJ Creative's Instagram page. That's his Instagram page right there. Photo shoot, man's not hot. Photo shoot, man.
I gotta give it to Chapapa, bro. Jorge, he definitely lined me up. I told him if I'm going on this trip, like I do have this bad habit of I can't stop working, I can't stop shooting because my camera is really my heart. And so I told him, listen, if I'm gonna go on this trip, I definitely want to be able to use my talent to show my diversity as I travel. I want to be able to shoot models internationally, and he definitely set all that up. We had this soccer team that we were supposed to. Unfortunately, the manager kind of asked out last moment, but he definitely made sure that I had some awesome models to work with. I don't know. I'm gonna see if there's any way I could. Yeah. He definitely called me. Called me at work, man. I really appreciate that. That made me being able to apply my skills and talent was a big part of me enjoying that trip as well.
Oh yeah, you had some heat out there too.
Make sure you guys go check out this guy's Instagram page from whatever we was getting into it in Medellin. Great photographer work, travels worldwide. He's done work in Dominican Republic, Jamaica, Guadeloupe, Colombia now is added to the resume. EJ Creative, these are my shorts, by the way, on Chapapa TV, you guys can see. But yeah, so fellas, questions for me. I know it's been a while since we spoke. It's been a week. Questions for me about Brazil, Colombia, where my thought process is right now on the move, timeline, what y'all got before we wrap it up?
Hey, Big Cat Truth. That's why I don't even like talking about it online, to be honest. It's common sense, Most of this stuff is like I said, I don't know if it's just because of the way I was brought up. I don't know if it's because of how hard I work for my money that I'm not just going to part ways for a pretty face and ass and titties. Like, I don't know what it is, but I think it's common sense. So you're 100% right about that, my brother.
Shout out to El Lobo, the Wolf, for the super chat. Thank you, brother. Listen to Jorge. Hold the line, fellas. Hold that line. And he got the Stark family logo. So I'm gonna say, hold the door.
Hold the door.
So fellas, I'm in Brazil, Itaboraí. No, I'm gonna stay up and edit tonight just for you guys, because today was a good day. Word to Ice Cube. Today was a good day. So I know you guys are curious. What questions do you guys have for me so far in Brazil? Like, Chapapa, where's your thought process at? What country is pulling you more towards for the move this year out of DR? How's the move gonna happen? What are you anything?
What do you see different, Chopper, from DR and Brazil? What do you like different? Watch this, EJ.
So I had a situation the other day in a store where I knew if I was in Santiago or wherever, I would have left with less money. So I'm still learning the currency, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go into a store and I buy some things for 100 real. And I'm still working on my Portuguese. It's rough, honestly, but I'm getting it. It's not like, I'm just gonna start off in the tourist areas. Now I'm like throwing myself right in the thick, right in the middle of everything, just Portuguese from all angles. So I go to the store, buy like a few Gatorades, some water, and I give the guy 100 real. And he's talking to me like fast. Like, if you speak Portuguese slow, I'll pick up something. So he's talking fast. I'm like, damn, what is this man talking about? And he goes smaller, smaller. So I give him a 50. He goes smaller, smaller. I give him a 10. He goes smaller, smaller. So I give him like the 2 reals, like 3 of them. So like 600, I think, or 6 real. I don't know how they count it. I keep forgetting. So basically, my point is, in a situation where I go to a store, or Comado at that, and mans could have
taking advantage,
juke me. It ain't happened. Because to me, and this is what I've been yearning for in DR, to me, he realized, listen, keep the customer happy, don't fuck them up, and they'll keep coming back. And you know what's happened? I always go back to that same co-model. What else? People are nice, real nice. Well, I guess it's because of where I'm at. There's not really much Americans, but I've legit had this one dude on a bike just stop. He spoke a little bit of English. One dude on the bike just stopped at the residential stay. He's like, "Yo, man, I know you're not from here." He's like, "Man, you big dude, tattoos, dark skin, like, man, you never see that around." I had to stop. I'm like, "No, this isn't normal." And I know you guys want to know about the ladies. Women are nice. I won't hold you. The women are nice. Definitely gonna need some Portuguese to run it, but I want to say that, huh?
Nah, I keep talking. EJ.
what that mean?
You never see what you call it? What wasn't it Marshawn Lynch? No.
Was it
back for the Cowboys?
Oh, Zeke.
What do you do? That's food, but continue. They food. See food. Continue.
If I'm
they're grooming you, bro.
If I'm food, I'm giving out the itis then. Easy.
Right. What does that boil down to? What does that boil down to?
Boil down to, I don't have to go through that extra hassle.
Why do you think?
Something new.
You just said it. You know I'm Phil Jackson. I'm about to pin you in a corner real quick.
Why you pitting me in a corner? I'm just talking about my day to day.
No, exactly.
I'm just talking about my day to day. I'm just talking about, like, I could go to the Burger King in the food court, talk to somebody, and they're receptive.
So do me a favor.
What's up?
Tomorrow, take off them earrings. Tomorrow, put that phone away. Tomorrow, rip some holes in your shirt. Tomorrow, rip some holes in your pants. Tomorrow, walk out and go buy some cheap ass flip flops, right? Tomorrow, put a cup in your hand and sit on the corner and ask for money. See if you're gonna get that same love, my brother. Bro, we be knowing what it is, but we want to act like we don't know what it is. But long as you know what it is, you can use it to your advantage.
But
I
bro,
don't care if you want me for my money.
So I'm not disagreeing with you. This is going back to what you said at the beginning, where I don't basically have to force somebody to be like, this is a microphone.
You didn't let me finish.
That's all.
You didn't let me finish. So guess what? You put yourself, by jumping on that plane, you had the ability to put yourself in what?
A better position.
You put yourself in a higher tax bracket. Is a dollar stronger in DR or in Brazil?
Brazil.
So guess what? You're worth more, my man. So guess what?
You're treated like you're worth more.
Exactly.
That's it. Point closed. That's it. That's all. That's the point I want to get up. That's it.
But EJ, hold on. But that goes back to what me and EJ said, and what you're treated better because of the dollar. So you still have to Phil Jackson your way through that, right? So yes, so you can't expect a Dominican chick where your dollar is worth less in Dominican Republic than a Brazilian chick to do the same thing where your dollar is worth more. You're more of, like we talked about at the beginning, supply and demand. There's less of you, like you said it. There's less of you walking around, so the supply is low. So the demand is high. So hell yeah, she gonna treat you right? That's what we talking about. That's the whole thing we talking about. It has nothing to do with, now you jumped on a plane and you increased your value.
That's it.
But you still have to be Phil Jackson, because like my man EJ said, they see food, right? So if they see food and you don't manage that situation correctly, you're gonna get ate.
Facts. And I brought Phil Jackson out today.
It's not he's a great guy, and you are a great guy. But me and EJ know that. But when they don't know that yet. So that is what the mentality has to be when you go to any of these countries. You have to play the long game while getting what you want, while receiving what you want. And if it turns into something, okay. But it's not, Dominican chicks, they're all bad. The Brazilian chicks, most porno that jokers watch, right? We all adults, we seen porn. They Brazilians. So you think they not on the same type of shit? Yes. So you just gotta manage, dog. That's the key. Yes, you moved. Now you fucking Floyd Mayweather. You was you know what I'm saying? You getting Floyd Mayweather love. Number one, you not where all the Americans are. Would you say Coca Banya and all that stuff? Number two, they know you different. You coming out that joint, you fly, you ain't working, you sit this, that, you got the fresh kicks. They see
bro, everyone in that area knows each other. When you come in and you're the new guy, they either know you or they're talking about you, bro.
Yep. Bro, I don't even trust nothing, bro. It's been shorts and Vans.
To you.
Or Crocs.
To you.
Even worse.
Yes, they know you're not from there. You don't.
Because of my Crocs?
Yes, because you're Crocs. You think you walk around wearing Crocs in Brazil?
Do you dress like you a Brazilian? Can you just finish saying that the Joker thought you was motherfucking Arnold Schwarzenegger asking you to flex for him, showing your tattoos and shit?
Yeah, I was on my way to the gym.
Exactly.
I literally had a tank top on.
Can I take a tell them what happened with the two chicks? Oh, I've never seen a black man. Can I take
you're not out there from Europe, and my boy confirmed to me. Listen, my boy confirmed to me, like, yo, in some parts of Europe, like guys like my skin complexion, EJ skin complexion, it's like
Rare.
it's like gold to them. It's like they want to touch you, they want to kiss you, they want to feel you, all that, bro. Like I'm on I'm doing a shooting a video today, right? And I'm with my tour guide, and she's taking pictures of me. And these two European women literally come. They're like, "Oh my god, can we take pictures with you too?" And I'm like, "Me? I'm like, I'm not a celebrity." Now they're like, "Oh my god, you just like thing." So they're like, "Oh, can we kiss you? Can you, like some
But
crazy
that's
shit,
What?
bro?"
No.
It's like not like on a list, but like just for the
Yeah,
picture.
yeah, I get it.
I'm like,
It's
some
just a weird infatuation sometimes I don't like. It's like
it's
you look at you as like a freaking circus animal in a sense, and I don't like that shit sometimes.
yeah.
not true. I ain't grabbed their number. Well, let me see if I have the picture for you because I tried to get a video, but they was taking pictures on their own phone, so I didn't want to be rude. But I actually uploaded the
I'm telling you.
picture to my YouTube post.
Hey, now walk around New York. Walk around New York. You think that somebody gonna stop you and be like, "Oh, can I take a picture with you?"
Shit, New York, hell no, bro. But Brazil, there's something that I was just telling E the other day. Yo, there's something in the air in Brazil with like the vibe. It's wait, hold on. I'm not even talking about like chicks. It's just something that like the vibe just feels different. Like it's more like I don't know what the word I'm looking for is peace or just tranquility. It's just from what I watch and observe amongst the people. Not me putting myself out there. Like I'll be in a corner and I'll watch. I'll watch how people no Jorge, no. I'm watching how
Yeah.
people talk to each other, how they manage themselves. I'm not
Bet you. I
I'm
bet
not
you.
in the equation. I'm
Have
not
you
in
ever seen Jeff Bezos on the yacht? He got a
bro,
lot of fucking tranquility and peace.
bro, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not in the equation. I'm just observing.
But you are in the equation.
No,
You
I'm
know why?
not.
Because you're not out there slaving, looking for a job. You're not
No,
out there stressed because you ain't got you can't
I
pay
don't
your
think he understands
bills.
what I don't think he understands what I'm saying.
No, no.
You understand what I'm saying, E?
Go ahead, run it by me one more time.
Yo, it's like I'm back here, but I'm watching you two have a conversation. I'm not in the equation.
Bro,
I'm
you the
trying to
one.
understand how you're not part of it.
Thank you.
Exactly. Me
True,
too.
like True said, I'm not talking about the money part. Brazil got a lot more streets. I'm not talking. What I'm talking about has nothing to do with money.
Yes, but what you have to understand is because you've always had this money in a sense.
Oh my god, yo, this has nothing to do with me.
I'm not. Listen for a second. You're talking about you being there and just watching the experience, right? But the goggles and the glasses that you have to the lenses that you're seeing this life through is not from the typical black man that is in this country, bro. With the colorism sometimes and the situations in the community that people that look like you usually live in, they're not usually in places like that. So for you to just be there to watch that says that there's something different about you. And most of the time, the difference is your bank account looks real. And
Go to
now
the
that they think
fellas
that you
tomorrow.
know you're a sports player or if you're this or if you're that, but you're some sort of black guy that has the ability to be in that situation, and that means you got something. That's
Bro,
how that.
go to the favelas tomorrow and ask them that don't have nothing, that's struggling, that's trying to pay the bills, that's struggling like we were in the States, right? Trying to pay bills. Guess what? You were stressed. You looked at New York from a different kind of different lens, right? It don't have to do with the money, but the motherboard that you're processing that information with is programmed different. So yeah, of course you see Brazil nice and this and that, that and this, because you on a Mayweather level now.
Jorge's trying to get me to go back to DR. I'm not doing
Bro, it's the motherboard. Reprogram the damn motherboard, dog. Yo, there should be no reason that a joker that makes an eighth of what you make, let's just say hypothetically, an eighth, a tenth of what you make, is happy in any country, and you can't, not you, just anybody, find happiness in that country and you make 10 times more than it. That to me does not make sense, my brother. I'm pretty sure I will go to Brazil and I will have a ball because I know they have stallions out there. I be seeing them on Pornhub all the time, dog. Trust me. I see it. I know
this man is a sicko, y'all. This is what he wants to talk about on my channel.
I'm just
saying.
Is
a sicko.
So they stallions. So yes, you're gonna have a good time. They have a lot to offer. They got water. They got nice scenery. You got the same shit here. You got the same shit in Colombia. You got the same shit in Thailand. You got the same shit in.
Hold on. Ryan T says he'll be back living in DR once the grass is greener effects wear off. First off, ain't no grass in DR.
Once that flight, let me tell you something. Once that flight start getting,
thank you, Ryan T.
Once that flight start getting to you, once the cost of the flight, once I gotta do all this to just go back to the States real quick. Once that shit starts thinking in, you gonna be like, DR was so close to the States, I could make moves, I could do this, I could do that.
I was already feeling this thing with JetBlue and DR.
So okay. DR got something to do with the JetBlue.
Bro, I understand you gonna miss me, but bro, listen, we're working on it. You're gonna come out here too. We're to Colombia. We're working on it. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. We'll be neighbors again real soon. Don't worry.
Don't want it to be DR is bad.
You're good. I'm not saying DR is bad.
Every country is good. Others. If the motherboard is programmed correctly.
Yo, like EJ said, some things, or you said, some things you'll tolerate more than you just like find it less bad. It's okay. Yo, my boy Big E just came in. He's like, yo, it's a different vibe. He knows it's just something like I said, and E knows.
Right.
I can't put it in words. It's like something just unexplainable. You guys saying money, but I would really like you guys to like come out here and just go around for a day. You're like, oh, this is
ass and titties is ass and titties everywhere.
Different. Hold on, my camera died.
EJ.
Like, yo, this is different compared to.
Listen, I'm not knocking that you may. I guarantee you, if I go into Thailand, I'm gonna be like, yo, this is like different. If I leave Thailand and I go into freaking Georgia, the country, I'm like, yo, this is different. If I go to Hawaii, I'm like, yo, this is vibe is completely different. You're gonna get different cool vibes everywhere you go. Vibe in France, when I go to France, it's like, yo, like this is nice. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even go to Paris. I don't like that. I go to like the other towns where my family are at, right? I go to Canada, vibes are different. You know, all the countries, like the vibe is always gonna be different. But at the end of the day, it's gonna come back to the typical things. Who you are, what you can provide, what people know about you, how much can they get out of you. Now, no matter where you go, now if you like the air out there better, if you like the scenery, if you like the trees, and you want to be there because of those, physical things or attractions or just the temperature, some people like a certain type of climate better than others. It might be different on your skin. It might do something for you. If that's the case, I don't think even Jorge had nothing to say about that. No,
but yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say yeah. When I say vibe, what do you guys think of?
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to be as open-minded as possible. But what I'm saying is, the vibe that you can get from a place, geographically, if that is what you're talking about, that could be one thing. But until you've lived in a place long enough where you could apply the social, the economic, all these things to really understand it, you got to give it time.
I get when you say vibe, I get you. I get that, the scenery, the places you visit so far, the people, all that stuff. I get it. Trust me, bro, I get it. But here's the thing, the energy, like he said, the energy. I get all that, right? But here go the thing. The motherboard that's processing that, move yourself to a situation where you can process more with what you have. Of course, your experience is going to be different from a joker that don't got what you have. So yes, it's real nice. Like for me, DC is nice, right? DC is the ghetto side sometimes. Who you think process the information better, or who you think likes the vibes in DC better? The Joker that got the money.
Yep.
He likes the vibes in DC better. He gonna tell you, oh, now we can go to the penthouse, we can go to this place, we can go to the harbor, we can go to these nice restaurants. Oh shit, when you walk in the MGM Grand, all the nice, pretty women be on you, this and that. Because yes, he has money. He's processing DC with a different motherboard, right? But guess what? The Joker that's struggling, he don't have access to the MGM Grand chicks. He don't have access to the Roost Chris. He don't. So that motherfucker hate DC. He wants to get the fuck out of DC and move to Atlanta,
Right,
where it's cheaper. So I get you. The vibes, of course, enjoy those vibes, but don't let those vibes be like, oh, she's treating me nice. She's doing this. She's doing that. Because guess what? If you're Phil Jackson, that's what she's supposed to do anywhere. So that's just an extra. She's just, like I always tell you, dog, they're there to enhance your experience. Nothing else. Enhance. Not to make your experience, to enhance it.
I feel like we're talking about two different things, but
the vibe. Okay, what's your definition of vibe then?
For me, an example I want to give is like, I like how, so yesterday I was doing an apartment video. I like how the setup is to like, you step around the building from an apartment and then it's literally lined up like barbershop, restaurant, grocery store, another restaurant, gym. And then you go to a park, you got a park in the middle, and then you got the post office right here, and you got a bar right here, they got a restaurant right here, they got another, and they got this little strip. Just like the vibe, just like, like who would have thought to put
you like the infrastructure
things together like this? And then by vibe, I mean like, yo, nighttime, people come out, go to these places on a weekday. You're like, damn, on a weekday? Okay. By vibe, I'm generalizing because I can't find the word for it to tie in.
You like culturally, how you like their culture so far. You like the infrastructure. So you're gathering things that you like. And realistically, when you're leaving somewhere that you kind of don't want to be in it already, when you go to somewhere new like that and you see these little things that is already culture, you're gonna like it that much more.
EJ, here you go. How much was that apartment?
The one I went to go see yesterday?
Yeah, US dollars.
Furnished US dollars. It was about 330.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that vibe.
Too. I like that vibe too.
Me too. I love that vibe.
Right?
Yeah.
Shit, but I was just looking at Kel's apartment, new complex. He's paying 180.
I definitely love that
unfurnished, right down the block, like a 15-minute walk from the mall.
Beautiful vibe right there.
I love that vibe, yo.
So how about this? If that's what you're looking for, move over there to Los Jardines or move over there to where Saga is, where they have everything. But guess what? Now you got to pay $1,000 a month. You don't like that vibe. Of course not, right? I don't like that vibe either.
Yeah, thank you to my subscribers who aren't falling for these antics, know what I'm talking about, especially you, AC. I know me, y'all gonna see in the next few lives, me and Jorge gonna be going back and forth until I move.
Hey, that's what we do, yo. That's what we keep it interesting.
He's gonna be throwing stones at me from across the pond. But it's okay. That's my brother. All love. I'm working on getting him out here. I'm working on getting him and Mom Dukes out here, or to Colombia or somewhere. Wherever I go, I'll be like, yo, Jorge, we out. We over here next.
Hey, EJ, I love those vibes. Shit, $100.
Those vibes on here.
Man, you damn right. I love that damn vibe. Yo, who wouldn't want that, yo? That's what I'm saying, yo. You saying that, but to a Brazilian, that's not cheap. That's not cheap. Just like to.
But like I said earlier, yo, I'm still kind of torn between here and Colombia. Yeah. To be honest,
bro,
he knows why. He knows why. Colombia.
This is the thing, though, for you and your subscribers. It's like the conversations we be having all the time, EJ. Boy, you so blessed. You are blessed, dog. If I were you, I already told you how I would live. I would live off of 2 luggages, and wherever the fucking wind blows me, that's where I'm going.
Damn right.
Bro, you can go to Brazil for 6 months. Bam. All right, I tried it for 6 months. It ain't right. Go to Colombia for that's the beautiful. Yo, you in a beautiful situation. I can't do that. Well, I gotta look for doctors. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Bro, you in a unique situation.
But that's the thing. I'll check.
It's not as easy. Just like with EJ, I heard a kid in the back. It's not as easy. You in a situation. So this is what I'm saying. You a young guy. You can move wherever the hell the wind blows you. You financially, due to your hard work and your sacrifice and your dedication, you earned. Nobody gave you shit that I know of. You earned financial freedom, right? Bro, that has to mean and cost something to somebody else, not just ass and titties. Bro, that is a rare commodity.
Thanks.
Being a minority that can do that, yo, as minorities, yo, we've been abused so much that we don't understand our worth, yo. Dog, that's not normal. Motherfucker, people work till they 65. You 29 or 28, 29, retired, can move wherever the hell you, bro. They gotta go like this. They gotta be like, yo, okay, what else you need me to do? What else you want me to do? What else you want me to do? How can I keep this man? It got to be to the point where you just like, yo, chill out. Like Andre said, his love crossing border. His wife come check on him. Hey, do you need this? You need that? My situation, she checks on me. Hey, do you need this? You need that? Are you okay? Something wrong? Blah, blah, blah. I see you having a bad day. What can I do to make it? That's what, bro, they have to do that. You a rare commodity. Bro, you can move anywhere in the country and be fine and live a nice life. Not too many people can do that. Shit, I know I can't do that. I don't know if EJ can do that. And I don't know if a lot of your subscribers can't do that. Bro, but you know what I'm saying? So that's
we're working on getting them to do that.
That's worth more than this and nah, bro, you in a beautiful situation. Go to Colombia. I want you to go to Colombia and enjoy your life. You know what I always tell you. I live my adventures through your eyes, through your text, so through your channel. So go to Colombia. Try that joint out. If it don't work, guess what? Walk away. Go to Brazil. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Everything's a phase. You might phase out of Brazil. You might like DR. When you first came to DR, you wasn't mad about DR. You phased out of it. Go somewhere else. Bro, you're going to have an amazing time, an amazing adventure, dog.
You might be living in Ireland in 2 years, bro. And that's the beautiful thing about it, you know?
But as a man, we have to learn to not make permanent situations with temporary people.
Right.
Because now...
Give some examples on that, please.
So now they change the trajectory. They change the trajectory of your life, right?
Elaborate on permanent situations with temporary.
So, like for instance, if you would have got that, that's why I tell you, shoot, you won in that situation.
I see where you're going.
Bro, if you would have had a baby with that chick, yeah, you could have walked away, but that's a permanent situation. It would have been harder for you to travel the world and do this and do that, especially if you don't want to be a deadbeat and just be like, the hell with the kid. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Permanent situation. You wouldn't be able to move the way you can. So that's a blessing. You can't move to these countries. Oh, this and that. She loved me. You're a job to most of these people. You are a job. She's supposed to love you. Her 9 to 5 pays her $200 a month. You giving her $400 a month. You are her fucking job. Her job is to cater to you.
Phil Jackson.
I mean, that's just common sense to me. If I'm dealing with a chick and she was making $250 and now I'm giving her $500, I'm her fucking job.
Word. She might as well quit.
So guess what? She's gonna quit most likely, and now her job is to cater to me. And the smart ones that play the long game, like people be saying, that's how they see it. They like, yo, this motherfucker taking care of all my shit. He doing this, he doing that. He's my fucking job.
And I like him on top of that.
And I like.
Yeah, this is the notes I be telling y'all. Jorge be fronting to drop on his channel, but he don't want to do it.
If you would have had a kid, bro, oh my gosh. If you would have had a kid with that Joker,
sick,
bro. Your whole life, your whole trajectory.
I hear it from you every single day when I was in the DR. I hear it from this man every single day. Yo, Chapapa, thank God you didn't have a kid. Chapapa, can't stand this. Chapapa, thank you.
But
run away.
That goes back to me knowing who you are. I know you're not a deadbeat dude, right? No disrespect to people, because sometimes you do have to walk away with situations and be like, the hell with it, right? So everybody, so I'm not saying, I'm not judging nobody that has done that, so don't take it that way. But I know you wouldn't just be able to walk away and see your kids struggling and be like, yo, fuck it. You wouldn't do that. So now guess what? No more Brazil, no more Colombia, no more nothing as far as living permanent. So that would have changed your whole trajectory of your life, right? Now you can travel. But you got to see people, we got to see as men value in that. I'm not letting somebody just because of pretty face and some ass and titties, I'll rent that. But I'm not going to let somebody just change the whole path of my life over some that or the Joker. Yo, chicks and people so used to being abused, like I said, dog. Like, because a chick cook for you or clean after your house, help you clean your house and do this, do that. Like, that's the job. I mean, you do everything else.
Yeah,
has she ever paid for one of your meals?
Hold on, I wanna write that down in my notes because that's a good topic for a live. What you just said about abuse,
bro. We so subject to abuse and being belittled and being mistreated by just people, or that money holds our value, right? In the States, a woman treats you based off your money most of the time. Not all. It's most of the time, right? So you're just like, damn. So when you move to one of these countries, they're used to cooking, they're used to cleaning, they're used to catering.
But to you, it's like
it's something out the world. Oh shit, she did. Nah, that's what you're supposed to do when that's your fucking job. When I'm your job, that's what you're supposed to do. And don't get me wrong, I'm not an arrogant or abusive guy. You know me, dog. I appreciate that shit. So I say thank you, because I know there's people that don't do it. And if you wasn't in the situation, they wouldn't do it, right? But at the same time, you don't thank me every time I fucking take you out to eat and pay the bills and do this. You don't worship the ground. Like, nah. So, I thank you. I appreciate it, this and that. But let's not get confused. That's what you're supposed to do as a woman, that I'm taking care of your number one issue in life.
Yo, I'm sorry. You absolutely 1,000,000,000% correct. And it could feel foreign.
It does.
Like,
it does.
It feels so like weird. Like, yo, where's the cameras? Am I being pranked? Like, what, like, is this Impractical Jokers? But yo, comments are cracking me up right now. I don't know what it is with Truth and women in the DR with the 10 roofs, but he's going in. AC just sent me a super chat saying thanks for not having a kid by her. Chapapa.
Yes.
Thank you, AC, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Beach Life says, Jorge, you need 2 channels. You might just have to end up doing that, bro.
Yeah, I was in the same thing.
This is your niche. This is something I can't touch, bro. It's like, yo, I'm not gas you because you my boy, but you legit, out of everybody that I know in the DR, no disrespect to nobody, it's all love,
bro. And I got a stallion,
but you are the only person that I've come across that manages perfectly to a T, living out there in that type of jungle environment.
But like we just the beginning of the conversation, we all came here for different reasons. I came here because I couldn't afford the States, my mom's health care. So that trumps ass and titties. Most people that come to these countries come for ass and titties, which I get it. I was gonna come for ass and titties when I was 40, but just life threw me a curveball and I had to come now. So it's like EJ said, I view things under a different set of lens now. You know what I'm saying? It's not just gonna be ass and titties for me. It got to be more to it. You know what I'm saying? But the I just think, like your other guy said, to me, it just be common sense, yo. We as men, we got to know our weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? We got to know our weaknesses. And 9 times out of 10, our eyes is what messes up. We're visual creatures.
Right.
And we go down for visual reasons, right? So we create this whole fucking movie and fantasy. Oh, but if I do this, if I send her 1,000, bro, I know a chick in the Capitol. She from Sasua, used to work in Sasua. This dude in New York sends her.
Thank you, AC.
$3,000 a month. He getting it though. He get bread. He bought her a car. He bought a penthouse. That's his penthouse in the what you call it. He sends her 3,000. And I'm not, me personally, you're never gonna hear me say, tell a brother how to spend his money. You earned your money, you spend it the way you want to spend it. But you have to know why you're spending it. So his thing is like EJ said, oh, if I give her these 3,000, she ain't gonna do this, she ain't gonna do that. And guess what? He's halfway right. She don't mess with nobody that's not like her official people. When he gone, she do whatever she do. So you gotta know your why, dog. Why are you doing shit, yo? Why?
After your why, you got to assess. Like my man said, Phil Jackson, but he passed Phil Jackson. Yeah, he's on some '80s coaching. I say he Pat Riley or
Red Auerbach.
Whoever was.
9 times out of 10, we be known. Yo, when I did some dumb shit and I was doing the sending the money and doing all that shit, I was fabricating my whole movie in my brain, dog. I was putting them pictures together like EJ creator, and we all do that. We all know, bro. We all know what we getting ourselves into. When I talked to you, and when I seen your chick the first time, you told me everything I needed to know. So when I seen it, I just stamped it. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's out the window. So we be knowing, but it's easier when you're on the outside looking in because I don't have no emotions attached. She didn't rub my back and she didn't do all that extra sweet nothing to my ears and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got them emotions attached. That's why when you're on the outside looking in, it's easy. Like if it was vice versa, you would have said the same thing. Hey, G, you got to slow down, player, because I see things you ain't seeing.
You know, and there's a lot of stuff I didn't even learn about the situation ship until we was on this trip and you know,
until we was in Colombia.
Chapapa just really came out and told me a lot of it. I'm like, bro, you knew damn well not to tell me none of this because
he knew the situation, but us as men, we have to learn how to take losses, dog. It's better to take a loss at the beginning than we're too competitive. So once you're about to take that loss, you're like, see, that's one thing with AC. AC said, fuck that. I took the loss, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. He was sending 30,000 pesos a month.
Shout out to AC going Steph Curry right now with the super chats. Y'all need to keep up.
Bro, you see this? He was sending, I didn't say that part because I didn't know if he wanted me to say. He was sending.
Jorge saved me from save 30,000 pesos a month. Let's do the math right now. What's 30,000 pesos today? Shout out to AC for keeping it real. That's what like yo. I took an L. Yeah, I took an L, and I'm not gonna. It's like you said. I had my foot on the gas, drove fast and flags. So 30,000 pesos is 541. There's people that make half.
No. That's not. Let's not even put it that way. 30,000 pesos is 5 something a month. Chopper pays 18,500 pesos for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment in a gated community with a pool, gym, and 24-hour security. So you gotta so people can understand, with 30,000 pesos and Chopper pays 18.5. That's what 30,000 pesos. So
and it's still more than what you pay. Jorge pays a little bit more in rent than me at like what 22.
So not 20. So I'm an American. Right? And my hold on, let's break down all my utilities, which obviously we live like American. Me and
You see what
Chopper
you did, E?
is 9,000 pesos, right? I just paid my insurance, my car insurance for the whole fucking year, and it's 5,000 pesos, right?
Slow it down for the people.
Breaking it down, bro.
Slow it down for the people.
My entertainment is everything that you can fucking think about. Yes, everything. Entertainment, fellas, is 19,000. This man was sending 30,000. If you follow my channel, you'll see how much we go out to eat. My going out to eat bill is less than 30,000 pesos. So please understand, that's a lot of money. And she was still not thankful, not grateful, not nothing. So guess what he did? He took the L at the beginning, took it on the chin, and walked away. He didn't let his competitive nature as a man, nah, I'm going to change her. I'm going to change her, EJ. Nah, you don't know what you're talking about, EJ. I'm going to change it. Jorge don't know what the fuck he talking about. Chopper don't know what the fuck he talking about. I'm just going to add more money. You not happy at 30,000? I'm going to add 40. Yo, I've seen it.
When you save yourself, there's always a next one ready to be accomplished, bro.
Like Russ says, there's always another sucker coming off that plane.
30,000. No, so he didn't do what most people do. Okay, you're not happy with 30. Let me give you 40. Let me give you 35. No, he cut it cold turkey and asked him what I told him. I said, bro, before you leave this island, she's going to call you and she's going to apologize, because in the spirit of the moment, she was mad. She said some stupid shit, but when she sat down and thought about it and that shit processed, damn, this guy gives me 30,000 pesos for some Texas. Let me get back on his line. And guess what he did? He said, zero. No love. But no, you know what's up? Oh, you know what most people gonna do? They're gonna let you pull and gonna be like, oh, baby, I miss you so much. Come over, get some of this and that and this, and then you fall in the trap again. Nah, that's crazy. That's 30,000 times how many months, and you haven't even seen the joint. That is crazy. But he made his mistake and he walked away and took it on the chin.
And he fixed it. Look what he said. Took a chica to McDonald's and bam, fixed his mistake.
That's it.
Bro.
Hey, yo, that I miss you shit. That shit exists, yeah, but you gotta be careful. That shit happened to me after all the fiasco shit. I got those texts, those phone calls like, I messed up, this, I'll be better. Like, how you fuck, man?
Bro, they don't miss, but that's the thing. They don't miss you, DJ. They miss the money, the lifestyle, the money, the lifestyle, what you did for them.
How you gonna be mad on vacation?
I wish I would have hooked you up with one of my people. Oh my God.
Right? It would have been easy. Thank you, Jorge.
Bro, I would have been getting a kickback. Yo, that girl, I be telling you, she got to be, no disrespect to you, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? But she got to be one of the dumbest people I know in my life, yo.
You're absolutely right.
Like, how you messed that up?
Why she wanted to, and y'all don't understand. He hasn't known this chick for long. I was with this chick longer than I knew Jorge for.
Yeah, but you know,
why would you?
Sorry.
What do you say? Why would you?
Truth says, why would you give any woman any money unless she is your wife or mom? Hey, we was talking about it earlier in the chat. It's just some fall into that trap, like EJ was just saying, like the fear, and that the fear just causes like, all right, if I send her this amount of money per month, she'll talk to me. I know she won't talk to anybody else because I'm satisfying her. But who said this? I think it was Lil Wayne. Too much money ain't enough money, and that's how these chicas are thinking. Yep. They're like 30,000 from you, 20 from him, 25 from there, and I get to go shake my ass for a happy meal.
Somebody said something that I think we didn't pay enough attention to earlier, and it kind of connects to what he just said. Why would you give money to somebody if they aren't your wife or something along those lines? It sounds good and it sounds easy when you're not in that situation. Mm-hmm. But you have to understand, there's people that are in relationships out here in the U.S., it's the U.S. or somewhere else, and then you go into another country where the grooming of the women, the way that they're raised, the way they treat you, is completely different. So if you're not like very strong minded, someone said something earlier about how they do voodoo in these countries, right? And I spoke to an older friend of mine, and he was telling me, Eli, yeah, it's a lot of lack of education. So when people say it's voodoo or they do this to you, it's because people don't understand. To a man, the voodoo that a woman can do to a man is the way they cater to you, the way they take care of you. So when you're in a country and you haven't had that before, yeah, you might be like, F it, I'm never going back home. I'm just going to live here. So a lot of people are going to be like, oh, they took your mind or they did this to you. Nah, it's not that. It's that after 40 years of working and being treated like crap or not appreciated, your kids grew up in a country where it's like they expect everything. The lady you're with, she doesn't even say nothing to you when she comes home. She don't give you a kiss. She don't sit on your lap. Like you just feel like you're just being pumped and worked, and you never appreciate it. And when you go somewhere else as a man and you sit there and somebody brings food to you and they scratching your head and they taking care of you, giving you good food or to you, it's like, oh my gosh, like what? I just started living. You know what?
Where have you been all my life?
All the voodoo, bro. It's not hocus pocus or nothing like that. It's just you're experiencing a different type of cater and respect and this and that. Whether it's for your money or it's not, some dudes get to the point they don't even care. Mm-hmm. Cause you got the bread, you don't even care, bro. They just want to be treated like a respected man.
Yep. We thirst for it.
Right.
But guess what? If you know your weakness, you won't let somebody use it against you. Right? You won't let somebody use it against you. If you know your weakness, they can't use it against you. So how do you know your weakness? You got to accept it. Bro, all right. Okay, I'm all right financially. I know that they catering to me like this because of my bread. All right, cool. I'm not gonna mistreat nobody, but I'm not gonna let nobody mistreat me. Right. I understand we can get the business side out the way first and then have fun so that we don't have to touch the business side no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I understand my situation. I understand my value, but that's what we talked about before. You have to educate yourself and understand the normalities. If you move in, like you just said, EJ, if you're moving to a country where that's a woman catering to you is the normality, just because it wasn't yours, you have to accept it because you educated yourself. All right, this is how these women move. I like this.
Right.
Then that's a vibe. I like that vibe. I like the way these women normally cater to us. Okay, cool. But I still understand that it might be my money. But guess what? How am I going to figure this out? With time. Bro, your right-hand man can stab you in the back at the right. One thing I've learned about life, you put the wrong person at the right situation and they will fold. He can be your right-hand man all your fucking life, childhood. You put him if he's the wrong person at the right situation, yeah, he will fold.
He'll
How do you know? With time. Right. People always rushing. Bro, I learned a lot. Like, my mom's dementia taught me a lot, yo. And I'm going to tell you what it taught me, not to get off topic a little bit. But this is what it taught me. My mom, 85% of the people in the States that for my family is through my mom. My mom worked 3 jobs. My mom never brought a man to the house after my dad, right? After he robbed her, she never talked bad about that nigga. But here go the thing. How many people you think be like, yo, let me cash app him $5? My nephews, and I'm not saying they don't love her, but she's no longer convenient, right? So here go the thing. You taking care of this chick, taking care of this chick, taking care of this chick, taking care of it. What happens when you're no longer convenient? What happens if life happens and she got to take care of you? You think she gonna be around when all she wanted was your money? Fuck no. She ain't gonna be around. But you want her as a trophy while you can. Okay, when it have as a trophy while you can, put down the fucking contract, sign the damn contract. This is what I expect. This is what I want. And then we don't have to talk about this shit no more. Right? Because it's obviously the money. A joker that just wants you for your bread, this and that, bro, you can be sick tomorrow. We all young. Some guys are older. You can be sick tomorrow. You think she gonna be wiping your ass?
That is oof, yeah, bro. And
you can take a fall.
Free, you know my situation, bro, and that is why I'll tell you this. I know a lot of dudes be like, yeah, either no, bro. Nothing will ever change how I feel about my lady, bro. Because when I tell you she got my back, bro, I trust her more than I trust myself. I put my whole account, everything I have, under her name if I had to, bro.
Bro, and if you can't do that, it's temporary. If you're not willing to put everything, it's temporary. Treat it that way. Right. I put all my money in my mother's account. Right. I have assets in her account. She ain't never gonna rob me, right? If I don't feel that way about a woman, guess what?
But wait. I don't want your information to get heard the wrong way, because it comes down to decision making and who we're picking. Some dudes may watch and be like, oh, okay, if I feel a certain type of way about a person, I can do this, because EJ felt this way about his wife. Jorge felt this way about his mom. I feel this way about this woman that I'm sending money to. So let me open up the joint account. So let me put the house in her name.
But you missing what we're saying.
No. But I'm saying,
you want to clear it up
for the listeners, right? So because there's been dudes, some people who spoke to me on the channel, not gonna say names, who have come to be like, yo, yeah, I fucked up. You could say this, where I've met somebody, did this, put that in their name, put that in their name, did this with them, and then
too early.
It's gone.
You have to play the long game with time. But it's just like I said, your right hand man, you put him at the right situation at the wrong time, he can get you.
Right.
Look at Ace and Paid in Full. That's my favorite movie. Do you think Ace Boogie thought Cameron was going to shoot him up? Nah. Nope. So that's what I'm saying. But guess what? You don't have to worry about that if you don't put your ass in that position.
Or New Jack City.
You don't have to put your ass in that, because they're not 80%. Okay. First of all, we have to talk about that. We're talking about the 80%. There are guys like Brown, Spade, this and that. There are guys that meet, but that's very few, right? We're talking about 80% of the people that you meet gonna view you for your dollars. I don't understand why people don't accept that. Like, what's wrong with that? I don't see nothing. You like me for my money? Okay, that's good. That don't mean I gotta give it to you.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? You can like me for whatever the hell you want. You like me because I don't know, because I drive a Benz, or if I had one, or because I got a big ass house. That don't mean you got to move the motherfucker into your big ass house, right? So I don't care what you like me for. But if I know it's the bread, how do you know it's the bread? Because it's always you're doing. Bro, we know this. And that's a normality in these countries, because we know that our money goes further. Right? So why do all the extra? You already know that it's business.
Right here. AC says, my weakness is being too nice. Niceness is taken easily. It's easily taken for granted.
So that's nothing to do. That brother just said, keyword, my weakness. That has nothing to do with the Dominican Republic. That has nothing to do with Miami. That has nothing to do with the strip club. My weakness.
Whatever your strength is or weakness is gonna be exposed wherever you go. It's situationally. I mean, like you could be in Japan. They're gonna be like, oh, this guy is like a really nice guy. He's willing to spend money if I ask him 3 times. All right, I'm gonna get my 3 times, and maybe I'll get my homegirl to come over and ask him 3 times. Then people will just take advantage. It's just the nature of people.
Yeah.
It's global.
When we get over, we're gonna get over.
But I'm happy that he knows that. That's the good thing, because him knowing that is the ability to do something about it. To know, okay, I know I'm a nice guy. All right, so if I'm going out, I'm not gonna go out with my credit cards. If I'm going out with only $15 because I know, okay, well, it's gonna take me $2 to get back home. It's gonna take me $5 to be in the spot and to to get something to eat and drink. I'm not gonna take out all this money because I know if a nice guy, and not only that, probably drinking and doing this and that. My inhibitions are gonna get weakened. I'm gonna be even nicer and more giving, and then I'm gonna go home broke.
Man, and at the end of the day, it all comes down to this too, bro. At the end of the day, his weakness is his weakness.
Right.
But at the end of the day, his root weakness, which is most of our root weakness, is what? The mango. The mango.
Right.
At 9 times out of 10, the shit that we did, you wouldn't do it for an ugly chick.
True.
You wouldn't just walk up to a lake. Yo, you see people digging through dumpsters all the time. You don't just go over there and be like, you know what, man, you look like you worked hard all your life. You look like this and that. Let me pay for your apartment for 6 months. Let me pay for you don't do that. You're doing it for the mango. So that's the real weakness. If you know you weak with the mangoes, though, you definitely need to be on your Phil Jackson regimen. So you don't confuse yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you, in my opinion, that's what I say. You don't confuse yourself. That's the thing. Most people complain, but what they're complaining about is the resistance between them and the mango. What the mango is costing them, like people be saying. Like, come on, yo. That's their number one assets in most of these countries. They ain't got the opportunity like we have in the States where Section 8, you can be on Section 8, you can be on food stamps, you can get child credit, $1,500 each kid. You have 5 motherfucking kids, you getting, you know what I'm saying, $7,500. They don't got that.
Yeah.
Their number one asset in which they use as a business is their bodies. But jokers, you just want them to just take the yo, that should be funny, yo. Hey, EJ Creator, let me just have all your whole hard drive, all your pictures for free.
Yo, that hard drive, son, man.
Let me have your whole hard drive, and then I'm gonna put my name on it, and I'm gonna try to sell it. And I want it.
Yo, E, can I share the Google Drive with Jorge?
Oh yeah, you can share Jorge. Yeah.
I'm about to pass you this Google Drive, bro.
Yo, let me have your whole hard drive. Let me have your cameras. Let me have your nice computer back there, them nice surround sound. And then I just want to have it about 3 weeks. I'm gonna tear it up and then I'm gonna give it all back to you. So,
right.
Man, get out of here. Jokers don't be realistic, man. Jokers, I don't know. That's why I don't be wanting to talk about it, because then jokers will be like, oh, you know how the internet be, yo.
Right.
Jokers don't be realistic.
You're just hating, or you don't make enough. You don't make enough to be able to, it ain't tricking if you got it. But all this nonsense, bro. Nonsense.
You're paying for a service. The only problem, I see no problem with that. The only problem is that you're paying for a service you're not getting, and that's what's making you mad. But 9 times out of 10, you know you're paying for it. You know what I'm saying? Like some jokers be, come on, bro. You be having these fucking models, nowhere near what you was getting in the States, but you think she gonna be sweating you. All right, come on, bro. If you was getting 5s and 6, and this is my thing, yo. I don't understand the shit that people do for pussy, yo. if you was getting 5s and 6 in the States, right? 5 and 6 in the States is what? A 5 and a 6, right? But a 5 and a 6 in Brazil, or a 5 and a 6 in DR, or a 5 and a 6 in one of these other countries will really be a 7 or 8 sometimes in the States, maybe sometimes a 9 to some people. Why do you have to come to DR and just get the dimes? For what? Rent the dimes. Date in your class. If not,
You pay for it.
Exactly. Date the 5 and a 6, which in the States would be a 7 or 8 anyway.
Yo, in DR, I had a few ugly chicks. I had to hide them.
Yeah, but that you was being cheap those days, right?
That's a bar. That's a bar.
You was being cheap those days.
Yo, the 5s, like Jorge saying, the 5s, the 6s, even the 7s ain't cost me.
Exactly. They didn't give you no fucking headache either, right?
A little jealousy here and there, but you know,
it ain't cost you no headache. Didn't
no
separate you.
No headache like the shit I was paying for.
And then guess what? That joint in the States would have probably been like a 7 or 8, and you was cool. But nope, jokers want to go from dating 5s and 6 in the States to dating dimes and then wifing her.
Nah, I said, now you think you getting girls now because of your looks?
Please. One more time. Say that again.
I say no, we got old heads in here.
Girls because of your looks?
Negro, please. But it's okay. You worked hard. You stacked up the bread. You work hard. So, but you gotta understand your truth. So my truth, I don't care if you like me for my money, but you're not gonna separate me easily from my money. That is a fact.
Yo, bro, you just gotta go live, bro. You just gotta hold class.
Bro, how am I gonna be talking about
class?
How am I gonna talk about my mom's dementia one video? Hey, it'd be like, what you got? He said, what subscriber said his mom be watching, and then she watched me talk about ass and titties. Like, nah. She like, hold up. I thought he was such a nice guy.
Right. This guy, like Dre. Dre got what, like 4 channels free?
Dre got like 5 channels. Yeah. You were like Dre, bro.
Man.
Get another channel. It's free to start up. Look at Cat. Yo, you and Cat could get together and do a channel just like that. Easy.
Man, I'm trying. Dog, that giant, man, I don't understand it. I think it'll get boring after a while to be redundant.
It won't get boring. You know why it won't get boring?
Repeating the same thing.
Wait, let me cut you off. You know why I won't get boring? Because every day a guy,
a new situation, right?
Exactly, new situation. A guy comes closer to wanting to move to DR or to Colombia or to Peru. Every day, a guy comes across a situation where it starts off long distance, travels 3 times a year. They ask for money, send money. They move or they get into a relationship to solve problems. They come out as the nice guy. They come out as the problem solver. And in the end, they end up back at square one because why? It didn't work. They weren't valued. They try to force their value. They try to be like, hey, listen, this is a microphone. It didn't work. So it's just.
But that's the thing. Like, yo, you shouldn't. It's like what you said. And EJ said, yo, you should be moving places because of the vibes. But then once you move there for the vibes, you understand what lenses you looking through to get those vibes. That's number 2, right? You understand what lenses. Okay, I like these vibes because I can afford it, because I got money, because they see me as money. And then chicks should be like, okay, the chick should be like the last thing on your list, though. Right. But it's crazy. It's like Big Cat said, though. I can't believe there's so many people. Yo, bro, I asked this dude the other day, right? One of my subscribers. I was like, he'd be like, yo, I've been coming out that joint for this long. I'm about to move, this and that. I'm like, okay, cool. Who's your dentist out there? Huh? Okay, you don't have a dentist? Like you've been here for 8 months and you don't got a damn dentist? What if you have something happens and you break your teeth or you have a toothache? Where you gonna go? What doctors do you go see? Huh? You've been here for 8 months and you don't have a doctor that you can go see if you have an emergency or you get into a car accident. Like, what are you gonna do if they don't know nothing but mangoes? Like, you like, bro, that should be like the last of your list. It should be, like you said, the vibes. I like, okay, the lifestyle I can afford out this joint. I like
the infrastructure.
Yeah.
Yo, today was my first time on a train since I lived in New York. Last time I lived in New York was like 2019. Probably even before that, I hopped on a train. I haven't been on a train since like 2019, 2018. And today I hopped on a train in Brazil. That shit was just like, I was like, what is this? What is this phenom? What is this machine that I'm in right now?
Same day, right?
Huh?
I live out here and I haven't been on a train in like 4 years, bro.
Crazy.
Everything new, always nice, dog. Smell it? That new car smells nice, dog. When them payments start coming, though, that car ain't too nice no more. And that shit start breaking down. But like you say, the vibes, move for that. I tell anybody, yo, move for the vibe. Move to the quality of life that you can have. Move to the dignity
where you feel
where
happy.
you feel good at. Yeah.
And what else? What else? You're missing one thing.
I was gonna say the mangoes become a byproduct.
Yes.
Of lifestyle.
The byproduct of your lifestyle, just like in the States. Guess what?
And your value.
Right.
You're getting the value for what you're bringing.
Well, exactly. Like you a high value man, act like one. That's what they say, right? High value man. Bro, a joker that make 100,000 for most. Let's just talk for most people. If you're making $300,000 a year, 80%, you have a better selection. Haven't you ever noticed that a joker, once he goes to the NFL, once he goes to the NBA, his like chicks always start looking better?
Right.
It ain't because he looked better. No, he looked better because he signed that fat ass check. When you about to get on that plane, you signing a fat ass check. So,
and the thing is, what I like about that statement is, when they get to the league and they get these higher caliber women,
what happens?
If they're quality guys and they understand life, they don't just get a high quality looking chick. Usually she comes from a family that got money and they understand how to work that money. And she's not diminishing his money. She's not eating it up, but she's bringing some sort of value to us. Like, okay, well, my family, we know how to manage money. And then that money will grow even after you retire and you no longer play. Some dudes go get a chick from the strip club and all she knows how to take money and spend money.
Yep. And who it usually be? Minorities that come from broken homes. Right. Then they turn into athletes. Then they get that strip club chick with the fat ass. Then she divorced him, take all his shit. And then guess what? He's crying saying that all women are bad. Nah, nigga. I mean, nah, man. You got bad. You pick bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just understand it's us. It's us. It's us. It's us. It's us. Chopper like, yo, this joke good.
Bro, I'm just letting y'all.
Nah, bro. Everywhere is nice, man. If you move right. Here they got, but guess what? Once again, if we're gonna be honest with ourselves, we don't want to put in. They got high value chicks here that make way more money than what we make. But guess what? We're not gonna put the effort and the time, and we ain't gonna do all this stuff because we already got in our mind that for $100 or for $50 or for a nice night out, she should give me the drawers on the second date. You're not gonna do all this work. So just be honest with yourself. We get what we get. I know who waiting 2 months, 3 months You waiting 3 months?
Chapapa,
That joker Chopper can't wait 3 days.
Yo, you be coming on here slandering me. You supposed to be mad.
say it ain't true. Say it ain't true.
You my man.
It'll be 3 days. It'd be like 5, 6.
Shoot, ain't nobody waiting no damn 3 months out here with
The
you.
longest I waited in Dominican Republic, I think it was like 2.5 weeks, 3.
And that's long. Right?
And that was in Puerto Plata.
And you felt that was long.
Actually, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was wet behind the ears. So I'm like, okay, no problem.
You was dating like the States.
I was like, no problem. I was going to her crib, hanging out with the family, and then she gave it up. It was December. It was a December chick. She gave it to me like a Christmas present.
I'm telling you that she listen to what this guy said. I just called on to it. She gave it to me as a Christmas present. Man,
I said like a Christmas present. She gave it to me on Christmas. I hit it. No, Buen Noche, Christmas Eve. Man. Yeah, Christmas, whatever. I unwrap that shit on Christmas.
Ain't no way, young. So if you're not willing to put in the work, you can't ask for that.
Or the language.
Yeah, you can't ask for that. Man, they stallions out here that come from good families that got big money, big money. You think they gonna give you some ass because you take them out or because you get offer them $100? They be like, fool, I got more money than you. Like, you crazy.
Yours?
Do you know who my dad is? Do you know who my mom is? Do you know where I work and where I go to school? My college bill is more than that. So, bro, but we not ready for them. A lot of people ain't ready for them type of jokers. But they'll complain about the jokers that they do get. Like, to me, it's just weird, young. To me, it's just weird.
Yo, what y'all think about this right here? We always talk. Me and E was talking about this the other day in Colombia. Me and Jorge just shakes his head every time he hears this. But Michael Ray says, we got to remember you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. It's like Mission Impossible. It's like brothers, dudes, ladies come in and they just pick up the most easiest, not even the easiest, the hardest science project possible, right? It's like you're in 5th grade and your teacher says, listen, you could do something or you could do your science project on the solar system, how many planets there are, or you could write a 10-page essay on Isaac Newton and his theory on the Pythagorean theorem or gravity or whatever it is they're teaching in school these days. Why pick the harder project?
Bro, people got to understand, like he said, yo, you can't buy love or loyalty. That is not for sale, yo. That comes from within. You can, and think about it. We as men, we're natural providers. So for you to get work because you try to provide for something, that's nothing. If we think we have it bad, imagine American women that come here trying to take care of the dude and they get the same treatment. They got it worse.
Worse, bro.
And them dudes be so disrespectful.
Bro, I know how many girls I know that got caught with this. They work their ass off in the States.
And they might be a little bit out of shape, a little heavy. Mm-hmm. And they find them this little dude that be in the gym, don't got nothing to do but be in the gym that knock it down.
Mm-hmm.
See, for us, it's okay because we're natural providers. That's what a man's supposed to do. So you got work, who cares? But for a woman, bro, they just quiet with their shit. We complain about it, so we go live about it and complain about it. But a woman, they too prideful to even put a lot of shit. But
to be their nature.
When you see a heavy set, no disrespect, because you know me, Chopper, I like to see waves, so I like a little weight. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Me and you ain't never gonna argue over no chick. I like to see waves, dog.
Hey, your WhatsApp be flooded.
But
so you talk about we ain't arguing. I'm asking where you finding.
Yo, but if you think about us, if you see a chick that's a little heavy, walking around with a Dominican dude, I guarantee she flipping the bill. We don't even gotta have that conversation. She flipping the bill. He living with her, he driving her car, he do this, do that. He the taxi driving her around, bro. If we think we got it bad, yo, that's what you should interview some women that
That would
out
be
here,
a wonderful live, bro. I would love to. I would be tuned into that.
women to see what their experience. Cause them dudes, yes, they cater to them. They do this, they do that. Cause like I said from the beginning, that's their job to carry that, right? So, if, baby, you look 90-day fiance. That's what it be. They be living that 90-day fiance life.
Right. Waiting for an opportunity to either live it well over there or get the passport and come over here. And when they get over here, everything flips.
Women got it super rough here.
Worse, bro. Way worse.
The dudes be married and they be having their own little wives on the side, this and that. Bro, that shit is crazy. Bro. That's what you should interview some American women that dating in the DR. Or forget the DR, in anywhere where your money is worth more than the US.
I would love to see that.
I would love to see it too, dog. You got enough subscribers that I guarantee you gonna have 2 or 3 women if they brave enough. Put it out there. If they brave enough to put they self on blast, I guarantee that would shut all that Sasua talk and them girls are so bad and this, bro. But you know, women always say that men, we can't take what a woman can take. So they can take it. They take it on the chin. They don't be crying and complaining. But bro, if you was to interview some chicks in other countries taking care of these dudes and these dudes getting over, put it out there, dog. You got enough subscribers. Put it out there. I guarantee you.
That would be viral content, bro.
I was just looking.
Them jokers.
You got ass woman too to be able to willing to come on, or even talk about their past experience, which you know was something like that. If they got out of it, whatever it may be, you know, red flags that they've seen that let them know that they had to get out of that situation. Watch 90-Day Fiance, bro. It'll open your eyes.
Man, what?
My coworker told me that show,
bro. It's like the dude just said. It's more to DR than Sasua and Kawada.
But Jorge, that means I have to fly into another city besides Puerto Plata and know Spanish and not use Google Translator. And is there pay for play,
bro? It's way
do the hard work.
GPS work here just like it work in the States, though. People, there's no reason why you feel unsafe in another country nowadays. When the US is the most violent country in the world, they just do a good job in false advertisement and not publicizing it.
PR.
Get you a damn car, rent the damn car, hire Chapapa if you don't want to drive, or anybody, or just drive. It ain't that hard. Drive, slow the fuck down. Drive.
I was in Colombia driving everywhere, and my boy was driving. The first half of the trip, he was driving. I'm like, bro, how are you doing this? All these motos left and right. We up this hill, and we felt like we was gonna die, man. And the second he got on that plane and left, and we had to leave the airport, I figured it all out real quick.
Man, come on, man. It nothing, bro. I've driven everywhere. Nothing is new under the sun, man. Drive, get out. Put the damn GPS. Now, don't drive at night like in the States. Like me, Chopper tell you, I don't drive at night here. I don't drive at night because too many things can go wrong. I drive on the day. Drive. Uber. Don't be limited. Yo, just by leaving Sasua and Gabarete, you cut your vacation in half. Minimum. Even if you don't know what you're doing. You cut it in half. Minimum. Get you a $50 3-bedroom apartment. Think about it. $50 3-bedroom apartment. One of your boys come with you. People always usually travel at least with one person. You break down 50, 25, 25. You automatically cut your shit in half. obviously supply and the demand, the chicks is gonna charge you less outside of a tourist area. Automatically cut your shit in half. Restaurants automatically cut your shit in half.
Yeah.
Automatically. And it's
And
fucking Airbnb nowadays. It's not like you walking and knocking on motherfucking door. Hey, can I do you have a place to stay? Do you have any hotels available? Bro, they have Airbnbs nowadays. Uber, you don't even have to know where the fuck you going. Chopper, you said you took a Uber ride today for an hour. How much was it? $16?
that's like an hour, 20 minutes, like $17.
Bro, you don't have to know everything. You just have to act and move intentionally. Just act.
Forward.
Just move, bro. Like, it'd be mind-boggling to me how jokers be like, you move going to a whole nother world. Bro, they have Airbnb. They have Uber. They have restaurants that sell you food. Guess what? Okay, you don't know the mom and pop spots that's not gonna serve you rats and dogs and shit. Okay, I got you. No problem. Guess what? Don't go to a mom and pops. Don't know the mom and go to a regular chain restaurant. Go to a high-end restaurant that's still in your price range. Bro, like, we gotta stop being scared. Just act. Get an Airbnb. Do your research. Okay, where's this Airbnb? All right, cool. Let me jump on Chopper's site. All right, I see he was at Circus. All right, I want to go to Circus. Okay, let me ask the person on fucking Airbnb, hey, how far are you from Circus? Okay, I'm 5 minutes. Okay, bam. Chopper just said that, guess what? The Uber is about $3. So I'm not going to rent a car because I'm going to take $3 to Circus, $3 back. That's $6 a day. Bro, you can do everything if you damn do the research. I don't know, dog. I don't know. That's just my
yo, Jorge, when I get back to DR, bro, we're gonna have to, hey, yeah, throw some rocks at this man in the comment. Throw the rock emoji, because I've been telling this man, like, yo, let's get out. But it's crunch time. We're gonna have to get out. We're gonna have to put some content out together. I don't know where we're going. I know this weekend you're busy. For those of you who don't know, his birthday was just yesterday, the 27th. But we gotta do something, bro. We gotta do something before I leave. Like, we gotta do some classes in person somewhere. We already have the Gusto video out. We got Circus. What else? We gotta give the viewers the answers to the test. Some more answers.
Here go the answer to the test. Bro, how in the fuck did you muster everything in you to survive the Matrix? The Matrix is hard as hell, yo. Taxes is getting you. The people say the man is getting you, and this person is. How in the hell could you figure out how to escape the Matrix financially, alive, in a good state of mind, but you just give that shit away to another person in another country? How that shit I do not understand. Don't give away what you worked for all your life to somebody that you met for a year, 2 years, 3 years. You're in your 30s, you're in your 20s, you're in your 40s, you're in your 50s. You worked all your fucking life trying to figure that shit out, and you're just gonna hand it to somebody because they gave you booty for a year?
No, you can't say that, Jorge, because if they want it, take it. You want something.
Hold on, Chopper, for the women, or because he knocked it down for a year and he makes you feel good. Guess what? If you put him in your budget, or if you put her in your budget, they're still gonna knock it down. Oh shit.
And you'll still have your money.
And you still have all your money.
And it's less stress, less heartache.
Oh shit.
Answers to the test.
Yo, oh my God. How in the fuck I would look like? Be like, come back to the States and be like, hey,
Yeah,
I
you know,
lost it all. I lost
like,
it all. But look, hey, Chopper, I lost everything I worked for in the States. I had to come back to the States and collect this Social Security because I lost everything. But look, this how good she looks. This how good she looked. Like
it was worth it, E.
Right?
It was worth it.
bro,
Man, and guys, don't get it twisted. Jorge wasn't always like this. He took his L's and learned and perfected from his L's.
I wouldn't say perfected.
Okay, perfected. You ain't take the same L's twice.
Oh my gosh, dog. I don't understand. Everything you work for 30, 40, 50 years, you just willing to part ways from it because she treats you nice, she clip your toe. Yo, hit me up. Drop a comment. I'm gonna find you somebody, and it's gonna be for less. I promise you. It's like, nah, I don't do that. But nah, like that is crazy, yo. Like when I hear people lose it all or be like, yo, I bought a house, I put both our names on it. I did like, why? You could still had that if you would have put them on the dude would have still knocked you down 3 days a week like you like it if you would just put them on the contract.
They probably respect you one too.
Yes, he's still gonna do it. The chick, if you have her living comfortable, you have her helping her, she's still gonna do it without you signing over all your shit. Anyway, Joker gonna be like, nah, but he don't understand. He don't understand. Not my joint. No, my girl, she ain't like that.
You like that?
She ain't like that.
She's from the Campo.
I met her. I only known her for a year. I only known her for this, but you know, she ain't like that. Go ahead, put all your shit in her name then. Don't have them secret accounts.
No, don't say that because somebody will do that. Don't say that.
They should.
Say that,
nah, if you dumb enough to do that, bro, you dumb enough to do what comes to you.
Yo, I'm Dominican, yo. They keep on helping my people out, yo. I'm Dominican. Keep on doing that. Keep on bringing money to the. That's for nothing. If they earn it, it's for something. You can't, yo. If the exchange was the mango, and you part ways with your bread, don't get mad after. It was an exchange. You can't get mad. She's not your wife. She's not your girl. It was an exchange. You were beneficial, not official. Remember, and that's okay. Jesus Christ. Bro, the shit that I be seeing, though, I just don't understand that shit, yo.
Me neither.
Bro, I can look at it. Send them my way to vet.
Yo, you gonna make the second channel or what?
I'm gonna be a private eye. Send them my way. Give me her Instagram. Give me all that shit. I'm gonna hit her up and I'm gonna jump in her DMs. I'm gonna send people in them DMs, and they gonna see if she gonna fold or fail. Do that. And most times she's gonna fold. You know why? Because you was beneficial. You sending money. You can't buy love or loyalty, yo. That joker gonna fold. That joker, the first chance she get that she thinks she ain't gonna get caught, she gonna fold. Especially the dudes. Oh my God, dudes is ruthless, yo. I got Dominican homeboys out here. Them jokers is ruthless with them chicks, yo.
And they and y'all need to get the logic in there. They love these ruthless dudes, and you come and you do more, and they don't love you. What does that mean? Don't try to figure it out.
But I'm talking about like the American chicks that come here. But here go the thing. It be fooling they self though. Come on, yo. If you got an extra LBs, come on, man. Like me. What we do, Chop? We go to the gym, right? Because we know we got extra LBs. You know what I'm saying? We know we ain't ripped up like a motherfucking NFL player and this and that and this. You know, it's cool. But if you're a female, you know you got extra LBs. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But understand, you dating somebody 20, 30 years younger than you, that come with a price.
That's come with a price.
Bro, come on, yo. That comes with a price. Why couldn't you get somebody in the States 20, 30 years younger than you? Why can't you get a man 20, 30 years younger than you in the States? A man. You know why?
Why do a reality
With the price.
Why deal with reality when the fantasy feels so good?
Exactly. It feels so good. But then who's at fault? Not them. You at fault. You can't blame that on them. They doing you a service. You couldn't do it in this, huh?
How so?
So they body's not a service? So you telling me a chick that comes out here, she like 2 something, 300, no disrespect, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And she 40 something years old, 50 something years old, and she messing with a 20-year-old baseball player. Clean cut, but he broke, he poor. Clean cut, well trimmed, stocky. You know I ain't gay, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? He stocky, attractive. That don't come with a price that he got to knock that joint down? I mean, I think it do. Me personally. Are you doing, I don't do charity work. You gonna do charity work like that? You gonna knock it down?
It depends if it's Zelle or Cash App.
Exactly.
Precisely.
You ain't gonna just go knock it down, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know, but we already know what it is. We just don't want to accept it. Come on, bro. Like, that's just normal. You getting that because your dollar is more powerful. But that's what we talked about in the beginning. Long as you know that, you understand that, you can put that to play. Right? You could put that to play. Like Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson know MJ got that killer instinct. So he put that to play. But when Phil Jackson had Kobe, he got that killer instinct too, right? So you got to put the people to play the way they gonna perform best. I'm not gonna, shit. If I want, man, bro, I ain't even gonna say that.
No dating, because especially in some of these countries, especially in DR, dudes are dating a body and women are dating a pocket.
But remember, it's not just that. We're talking about, are they a 20% out there that is not like that? So no, don't get me. I mean, there's a percentage out there. You can find love, dog. It's people that good people, but it's good people in DR. It's good people in El Salvador. It's good people everywhere in the world.
Yeah, but you personally, you're not gonna give those people a chance. This is the same man that told me Jesus Christ has to knock on his door with a letter saying, like, all right, this person.
That, but here go the thing. What did I say? My personality, the way I operate, I prepare for the worst and I hope for the best. So if I get the business side out the way, now we can have fun and hope for the best. Right. Now everything cool, because I know what I need to do on my end. You know what you need to do on your end. As long as I keep my end of the bargain, we good. As long as you keep your end of the bargain, we good. But what happens if I fuck up my end of the bargain? You think she gonna be good? Nah. So guess what? Why do I have to be good when she fucks up her end of the bargain?
Accountability.
Yeah. So, bro, there's nothing wrong with that. But we think, oh, they should be thankful. Thankful for what? You just burned it up for 2 hours and did this, did that. Like, with no stress, no conversation, no getting to know them, no taking them out on dates, no nothing. That comes with a price, in my opinion. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion, dog. You, like, if we're being honest and we're being realistic, yo, in the States, people date. We know when something is out our league, yo. I've turned down chicks in the States because I was like, nah, that's out my league. To maintain that is gonna be too much. Like, I'm not saying out my league by my personality or how I act or but I already see she drives a Benz.
High maintenance.
Exactly. She lives in a downtown area. She liked the Louis Vuitton. She liked the Gucci. even if she's not looking for my money. So let's not say, oh, Jorge says he can't talk to a high-end chick. Yes, I can. I just don't want to, because her normality pushes my lifestyle out of my budget.
Yeah.
That's my reality, though. She might be going to Roost Chris, might be an everyday normality for her.
Right. And some dudes want to prove they can keep up with that, bro.
So my normality might be IHOP.
Right.
She might be so them lives, she's out my league when it comes to not mentally, not maturity, not spiritually. She's out my league for her lifestyle. So I'm not even going to entertain that. Now, what I can do, if it's super bad and I just gotta get it, what I can do is I can rent that lifestyle for a weekend. Hey, baby, let's shoot out to Miami. Or, hey, let's shoot out here. Let's go here. Let's go there. Rent the fantasy for a weekend and then leave that shit alone. Rent the nice car for the weekend, but then I'm jumping back in my Toyota Camry that's fuel efficient, that the parts ain't gonna kill me. You rent your lifestyles. If you know you can't afford that maintenance, come on, bro. We be knowing when shit is out our league. We be knowing. We just have to have it, though. Come on, bro. You know that. So there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that, me personally. To be like, oh, she's out my league, but I want to enjoy this. Or I can flip this bill here.
Right.
What you think about that, E?
I agree 1,000%.
Yeah, people don't like to hear the truth, yo, and that's the truth. I'm not the attractive guy to every female, right? Who cares if she says I'm ugly? That's her truth. What can I say about that?
Yeah.
I can't be like, I'm not gonna sit there and argue. No, but I'm not ugly. Like, what you mean I'm ugly? But this, like, what? Or no, man.
Everybody, bro, you really can't.
She be like, or if a dude be like, hey man, Jorge, you're broke. That's why you talking like that. I'm gonna argue with the dude that I'm broke. My man, I'm retired. I live in DR. I don't have watches in my house. I don't have to wake up. I might be broke to you because I'm not driving a $60,000 car, or I don't live in a penthouse. But to my stand,
140 in DR.
Exactly. To my standards, I don't feel like I'm broke, but I'm not gonna sit there and argue that with somebody. Like, nah, hey, it is what it is, yo. But we know if I felt like I was broke and somebody called me broke, then it might bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my truth. I am broke. But like, come on, yo. Nah, Chopper.
Yo, about to wrap up the show. This is actually the first. This is
the
actually first show.
3 hours, almost 4. Man, let's just take it to 4. Round it up to 4. 15 more minutes. It's like, nah.
Wait, yo, it's 2:17 over here, 1:17 there. Jorge is telling me to wait.
I gotta wake up at 5 o'clock. I'm just saying now. EJ created. You call the show. If we gonna cancel it, we cancel it. It's on EJ. What you gonna do, EJ?
I'm a break. I gotta break out because I gotta work with these kids in the morning.
All right. So we can. Hey man, it's always a pleasure, man. I'm gonna get your WhatsApp from Chopper.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Let me end this show and then we're gonna chop it up a little bit backstage. But make sure you guys hit this like button. Go subscribe to Jorge's channel. Go check out EJ Creative channel. Not his channel, his Instagram page, EJ Creative NYC. You guys gotta see. I hope he puts up the shoe from Colombia because man, oh man. But it's been real. We're gonna catch you on the next live. Jorge, I got the notes for the next live. We're gonna talk a little bit about abuse. That was a great topic. We're gonna talk a little bit about abuse and how that ties into traveling, ties into becoming an expat. So for all you guys who watch, for all you guys who will be watching, put this on while you're at the gym. It's 3 hours. You driving, you stuck in traffic. Hell of a vlog. My man's birthday. For his birthday, of course, this is my first 3-hour vlog. Going over 3 hours. It was special. Love each and every one of y'all. Hope you guys learned something tonight. Please take notes. Be careful. Protect yourself. Protect your happiness. Don't be scared to admit your L. We all take them. You guys heard my L's. I could come here and laugh about my L's with these guys and be like, man, Chapapa, you was idiot, but you in a better position now. It's all good, man. It's just life is all about living, learning, being better. Love all you guys. It's been great. To the next one.